and welcome back to NextGen Podcourt. We are here live in the Badala Arena in Abu Dhabi. I'm Shani Blatt, and for the second time this week, I'm joined by two fabulous guys. First of all, Dana Arlauckas, Mr. Flexer right here, tricep man.
Mr. Tricep? We're already talking about
yes,
it?
We have to start.
Talk about
and
it.
of course, the guru here himself, the guy who knows it all about youth basketball. And he's suited up with a nice tie today. David Hines, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello.
First of all, welcome to my house. This is my hood.
We really appreciate the invitation.
The tie is always respect for the final, the championship game. It always comes out. So
your Sunday best.
My Sunday best, as they would say back in America.
Guys, it's a championship game today. How are you feeling about it, Dane?
I'm pumped up, man. This is kind of what not just this week led to, but all season has led to. And I know you've been working your butt off.
I've been waiting since mid-November for this game.
Exactly, man. And I'll tell you what, we don't just have two great teams going. We've got some big stars that I think everybody can kind of see behind you hanging out on the front court side. We'll be talking to a little bit of everybody around here. Shani, you got to be pumped up too, huh?
I'm so pumped up. I mean, I've been waiting for this moment for the championship game. I'm built for championship game. I'm a winner, and I'm just really excited to be with you guys again. I feel like we've been, hanging out on this beautiful sofa right here. It's like a little home. It's Dave's home, to be honest. I still need to tell me how much this couch costs, so I can buy it from you.
But you guys are going to miss me so much when this is all over with. I know you will.
I know. It's going to be, like, I'm going to wake up in the morning and be like, where's Dave and Dave? Like,
we don't wake up in the morning together. Let's just get that clear right now. But I mean, we're wasting no time in bringing in the first guest, and what a first guest we got.
Him.
Opening the show hot, man.
Hello, Rudy. Hello.
Rudy, what's good, man? Rudy Fernandez, Mr. 25, all 25 EuroLeague legend, man.
Really,
You've been
EuroLeague.
Everywhere this week. Everywhere. Tell us a little about
enjoy the city.
Enjoying the city, but they got you working a little bit too, huh?
A little bit too.
And all that hard work when you were a player is paying off here this weekend because they got you.
I prefer to be in the court, but now
exactly.
Doing something different is beautiful.
You missing it? You missing it?
Yeah, I miss it a little bit, but I think I changed my mind so fast. And when I make this decision to retire and be more a family time, and I enjoy with this kind of tournament, and I think it's great.
So tell us a little bit more, what have you been up to in the recent year? You hung up your jersey last season after an incredible, career that lasted so much time, and you're like a EuroLeague champion. Everyone knows that. Tell me, what have you been up to, and have you been gotten the urge to maybe come back to the court, coaching, mentoring, something like that?
Honestly, I want to be around basketball.
Yeah.
Because it's all my life. I don't think so about the coach because it's come back to the same routine like a player, and this is why I make this decision to take away a little bit the troubles. Honestly, it's too many games in the EuroLeague, but it's come away in that situation to be more part of family, and I enjoy with my kids and my wife. This is why I make the decision, and the coaches, and it's difficult. I think it's tough, but I see Saras and Spanulis to make history in another way. But no.
It's tempting.
Yes, it's a little tempting.
Yeah, but now I want to enjoy with my family.
I see at the Wiz Inc. or the movie star pretty often. I mean, you're still kind of involved with the club or no?
No, but
you're just sitting in the VIP suites, enjoying the catering, right?
I'm still in contact with them, obviously. It's what I said, it's my family, and we have a very together. We make something beautiful in basketball the last 10 years, so obviously I want to still watching the games, still in contact with them and with my ex-teammates. So yeah, we have a good relation.
Rudy, you lifted 3 EuroLeague titles. You've been career span over 2 decades. I mean, that's a long time, and now you're all 25 EuroLeague team member. How does it feel, first of all, for you to be part of this legendary team? And tell me, I want to know about your favorite moment from your EuroLeague career. I mean, we're all dying to hear this.
Long time ago, but
Long time ago.
any moment is important in your transition. I remember when I started with Juventud, my first EuroLeague competition, and obviously the titles, right? This is why I make a decision to come back from NBA, to make something beautiful in EuroLeague, to take moments with Real Madrid, and I never imagined to make 3 titles in the last 2 decades, and it's gone amazing, you know, and it's beautiful. EuroLeague, I think we are one of the best. We have one of the best leagues in the world, so I enjoy it a lot.
And I think you made the right decision in coming back, man. 3 titles, all 25 team. Let's talk about a little bit about when you were young.
Yeah,
when you were young,
that's interesting.
you've been in these sort of situations.
Long time ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago, my man. These kids right now, they're playing in the biggest games of their lives. When you were this age, you played in these sorts of games. You played in these sorts of pressure situations. Obviously, the championship game is huge, but having scouts in the seats, having you courtside, what's that pressure like as a young kid with all these emotions? And you're still kind of maturing at that level.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have this many tournaments in a long time ago. I remember Hospitalet was one of the best tournaments to join league, but I think in that situation now it's a little bit more professional than when I was player, right? It's the opportunity to them to enjoy basketball and learn. I see Kaunas, Milan, yesterday Madrid, making some beautiful with young players is the future. Yeah. Is the future in that competition. So we have to take care of them.
These young kids, these young fellas right here, a lot of them move during the year to play in a different country, right? And you as a kid, you signed in Juventus, you moved from Mallorca to Badalona, right? Without your family. So we see this story happening a lot here for these young players. Can you talk a little bit about the difficulties you had to overcome as a young player?
Obviously, it's tough. In the beginning, it's tough to make a move, a difficult move, difficult decision not only for me, with my family too, without my parents in early age, with 12, 13 years old. It's tough, but if you make this decision, you make this step, it's important for your career, and obviously when Juventud called me and called to my fathers to make this decision, it's easier because all the people knows about young generation in Juventud. My dad and my mom play long time ago in Juventud too.
Yeah.
So family affair, huh?
Family affair.
And it's a beautiful moment with Juventud. But it's tough, the decision.
No mom's cooking, no food, you have to do everything by yourself. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Independence, that's the title.
Rudy, man, this is a YouTube. I'm sorry, did you ask me a question?
no.
Rudy, this is a YouTube show, and we got YouTube questions coming in
Wow.
all day
Yeah.
long. Everybody wants to talk to you.
Piece of you,
But
Rudy.
one of the best questions we got is, what's the most important, from Aitor Rodriguez Alejo, Español.
Okay.
What's the most important aspect in order to reach to become a professional basketball player?
What? Excuse me?
The most important aspect as these young kids get prepared. I mean, how do you kind of what should be the focus
think-
mostly on?
In my opinion, for sure is to make the decision, but stay happy with the people you have around. You know what I
I
mean?
haven't really heard that, but that's good.
For me, it's very important. Family, the community, the team, and and people around you to make the best decisions, for me, is the more important. In that early age, it's super important.
What age did you feel like you developed the most? Where you were like, okay, I'm a youth player, now I'm ready to be a professional?
Wow. I don't know. Obviously, when you make the decision at 12, 13 to leave from your home to make something with another team, another city, it's a step. When they call you to practice in the first team, like I start with 15 years old, so early. But it's like Ricky Rubio and Juventud. That kind of moments, you think about, okay, this is serious now.
You had the chance to play alongside a young player, Hugo Gonzalez, in Real Madrid, and a winner and a champion with Real Madrid. What is your take on him, and what was it like to play alongside? And you probably learned a lot from him.
It's my kid. I played with him last year. I watching him in many games too this year. I think it's the future from the national team and Real Madrid. Obviously, there are rumors about go to the NBA, but I think when we're talking about good decisions, make the decision right around him. He's a potential player, you know, and he's a guy, he wants to improve day by day, listening. I want all the best for him.
Of course.
Rudy, man, we've taken up a lot of your time. We don't want to take up any more. We're going to ask you to do one thing, only if you want. I know you're in the season.
Okay.
Can you grab a piece of popcorn and throw it in your mouth?
Really?
Come on, man, we gotta get it to you. And we're asking every guest today.
We have to see how many
Let's
buckets
see
you
it.
get.
Let's see if you still got game. Let's see if you
Yeah,
still got some game.
now I have more pressure than young player. So I try to be
I'll
fast.
do it with you. I'll do it with you.
You've got
Okay, okay, got it.
1, 2, 3.
I got it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stop.
Bye.
You still got it.
You know,
I got it, baby. Now my throat's gonna be dry all day
you're
long.
gonna be like crying about it all through the
Oh
whole
my God, you're
broadcast.
never
I
gonna
can't
get
do popcorn. My throat is
Me and
dry.
Rudy both at the same time?
That was
Forget
like
about it.
synchronized.
That's probably the best moment of his life right there. Throwing popcorn in his mouth.
Listen, he was stressed. He was stressed when you offered him this popcorn.
All right, Dave, give us a little breakdown because we got right into guys that this game, man, this is hot stuff right now. So both teams, what are we looking for? Obviously, how they get there. Just shake it down for us.
I think we have two extremely fundamentally sound basketball teams that play team basketball, have great stars, maybe a little bit underestimated stars, Caravaglia and
Purists
Boyka.
are loving this game.
Huh?
The purists are loving that
exactly,
these two games
exactly,
got into this.
Exactly. And it's two teams that, you know, have a lot of tradition in their countries. And yeah, I mean, you're going to see a couple of fantastic performances for sure. Looking at Caravaglia matchup against Boyka, you can't wait for watching that. And you're going to see the second guy step up from each team. This is going to probably go down to the third player, the fourth player, you know, who are those guys going to be picking up for?
And we don't really know who those guys might be stepping up, but one guy we do know is going to step up. Luigi Sligo is going to be a huge part of Milan's success if they win.
One way or the other, because he's had foul trouble over the course of this tournament, and they've been able to survive without him. And the one game really where he didn't have foul trouble, he had a monster game the last one, you know?
I know you talked to me, we were talking earlier before we got on air, and Diego Caravaglia, I think he's been probably Milan's best player so far in this tournament.
just the complete all-around player. You know, offense, defense, sharing the ball.
Wait, hold on. I gotta get my notes now. Let me get my notes.
He's getting his notebook.
Because first game, what do you have? 28 and 7 assists. 28 and 7. Next game he had 17 and 8. The next game he had 18 and 10. Those are complete games.
Tremendous.
But I mean, that's showing up when it matters most. And this guy, the number 23, he wears that number for a reason. He knows. That's a lot of pressure, Shani.
It's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure to be wearing that number. You got to earn it.
Yeah, definitely. 23.
And then we're going to switch it up to
this guy right here is
their
their leader.
Yeah. Got a little rest yesterday.
He did. Which, if you look at your numbers, if you're reading the stats, his numbers might be down a little bit because he didn't have much of a game yesterday. They gave him some rest, but he's their motor. You know, he scored in the big win. You know, he scored in the final 17 minutes. And 5 minutes overtime, 20 of his 24 points. You know, this is a guy. He'll miss some shots. You know, it's not. You know, he's not perfect at all from the shooting, but he takes responsibility. You know.
No, he was averaging 19 points coming into yesterday. He played 7 minutes. So his averages dropped, obviously. But this kid, when it's crunch time, he shows up, and they're going to be looking for him from a very early part of the game. Next up is Ignis Vargas. I mean, I know you can talk about this kid until probably the fourth quarter if we gave you the time. You don't have that much time, so give us what you got.
Well, first of all, the EuroLeague father, EuroLeague champion, Zalgiris, Vargas, and
championship pedigree.
Exactly.
EuroLeague
a
pedigree.
year younger. I think it was the first game against against Asvel. I think he had a PIR of 49 at the Ulm qualifier.
What was that, 31 and 21, right?
It was something like that. I don't have the top of my head, but yeah, it's, you know, he's a guy that basically, you know, anything that you need to do at the low post situation.
So Dave, I want to ask you, how are we seeing the chances here? I mean, we're talking about two different teams. Obviously, Milan is going for their first championship and Zalgiris is going for their third. How do you see kind of the matchup here? And I want to ask you another question about the game difference person, like the player. You know, in championship game, you always have that game changer guy that comes and does everything for the team, the X factor, you would call him. Who do you see as the X factor in both teams?
X factor, I would say, is Achille Lonati. You know, he's their sniper, and I'll say it here. I told somebody before. I think he's gonna hit at least 5 threes.
Oh, the predictions are starting up. Shani, the predictions.
And maybe five threes at the other end is Grunics. You know, he was 6 of 6. In the one game, ended up 6 of 7.
28 points.
You know, so.
Oh boy.
6, 7.
Oh,
that was yesterday.
boy.
That was yesterday.
Again, it's stuck in my head. I'm sorry.
So those two, but why is that? It's because it's going to come down to these are complete, fundamentally sound teams that move the ball, share the ball, and if you hit 3-pointers, you need those to have a little bit of a run.
A lot of people talk about Zalgiris being a little bit deeper than Milan. Is it true?
I would say they're deeper. For sure. Look at this guy.
Look at this. Speaking of stars, speaking of the man right here. What's up, my man?
How are you?
Kyle Hines.
Kyle Hines.
Do we need to introduce him? Do we need to introduce him? Everybody knows who you are, man.
Hello.
Four-time champion, 3-time defensive player of the year. I mean, look at him. Like, legend.
Welcome, my man.
Right
Thank
next
you.
to
Welcome to the championship game. You pumped up for the little appetizer? Well, this is the appetizer. This is the main course. Before dinner later on tonight.
Yeah, every championship game is the main course, right? It doesn't matter where it is.
I saw you earlier doing an activity with the one team in EuroLeague. Can you talk a little bit about that? What's going on there? What's the purpose of that?
I've been a part of the one team since the beginning, since like 2011, 2012 when we did the first Final Four in Istanbul. So like I've gradually been like doing more and more with the project. So now I'm like a one team ambassador. So it was really special to be here today. We did a lot of activities with the Special Olympic athletes from the area. And we had the Adidas Next Generation players come, which made it even more special for them to be a part of it and, enjoying some activities to participate with the athletes. So it was fun. It was a good morning.
Man, this has been, you guys are all here, all the legends, all 25 guys are here. What's it kind of been like getting together with all these guys that you used to go, bow to bow with back in the paint?
It's been fun.
Right?
It's like when you're playing, you never really get an opportunity to really know the personality because we're all competitors, right? So like we're dialed in and we're trying to beat each other. We're trying to, trying to kill each other as much as we possibly can. But from this side, we're coming to the Final Four, we're enjoying it, we're celebrating.
Right.
Yeah, last night we were at the parties and we're telling stories about this, telling stories about that. Got a chance to see her dad, telling stories about different times and different memories and things that pop up. So it's special. It's special.
I don't know. I heard like a bird whispering in my ear that you did not expect to be in the All 25 anniversary team. Are you crazy?
No,
Come on,
no.
Kyle. Look what have you done? Your legacy. It's unbelievable.
I mean, EuroLeague is one of the greatest competitions in the world. They've had some of the greatest players and greatest athletes in the world. So for me, I knew there was a chance, but if you go down the list of all the players and all the people that played, you just be like, look at it. Oh, thank you, thank you.
You're at the top of the list.
Thank you.
And now, I mean, you moved on from your playing days. You're with Brooklyn, player development. How much do you work with some of the young kids around the area, in Brooklyn, around Brooklyn, in New York?
I mean, that's kind of been like one of my big responsibilities just over this past year. Getting a chance to kind of work. We had a younger roster, a younger group, so getting a chance to be on the floor with them, practice with them, do different things with them, and help along with the other members of the staff to help them develop. So it's been special. It's been fun. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot being around them. Hopefully I've been able to offer some help and some guidance from my experience, but overall it's been fun.
Are you doing some scouting here? You're kind of eyeing the players here, maybe, I don't know, for Brooklyn in the next couple of years? Or what are you just...
I mean, I'm always just watching. I'm a basketball fanatic. I'm a basketball nerd, so I'm always watching games, exploring and, meeting new people. A lot of the kids from the Milan team I know because we've been part of this and we've seen each other and they practice with us. So to see them and play and all the success that they've had, well, I'm here supporting and just kind of watching.
You grew up with playing in the States, youth basketball, stuff like that. You got familiar with the youth game here in Europe, and now kind of looking back. Is there difference? Is there similarities? Is it kind of what's kind of the differences and what's similar about everything?
I think the differences is especially kind of like the youth culture growing up in the States is that you play multiple sports, right? Yeah. There's kind of like seasons. There's you have your baseball season, you have your soccer, football season, you have your American football season. So it is. Now it is. But when I was up, it was like you did one thing at one time. I did everything.
Yeah.
I did everything, literally everything. My parents were like, "You're gonna do everything," and that's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
To develop your body and your skills in so many different types of ways. Yeah.
I loved it because then also all my friends did everything.
Right.
So I think that's what it is. So compared to in Europe, where it's where you usually play one sport. So it's you play basketball, you play football, you do that, and it's what you do. So I think
he dropped football. You're so European.
Yeah, I am.
Even now you see, I would go for him for a football player as well. But even now you see NBA players currently now, in their off season, they're doing boxing, they're doing swimming. They're trying to challenge their bodies in different ways to come, more prepared for the season. And I want to ask you your take about, we've seen young guys coming into college basketball, right? And getting their salaries, getting money for their worth, for what they're doing. What is your take on that? What do you think it's causing, the basketball, I would say, world, in Europe, in the U.S.? What's kind of happening over there?
First, I'm jealous. I'm jealous because I wish that we were getting paid. When I was at time, we were scrapping together our money just to get a pizza or get some food or now these guys are making.
They're pulling up the practice.
Yeah, pulling the practice and Lambos and Porsches and all that stuff. So
what is happening?
You were born in the wrong decade.
Yeah, exactly,
man.
exactly.
But do you see it as a good thing, as a beneficial thing, or do you see it like coming as disadvantage in certain areas? What do you think about it?
I think overall, I think it's a positive. I think it's a positive just because, first of all, it allows the players to be compensated. I think if you watch college basketball, their image is used and these things are used. So if players are able to get compensated and make money from that, then why not? The European players that are coming over, I think it's only going to heighten the game. I think it's only going to heighten college basketball. There was a time before where people were always questioning college basketball and questioning like the popularity or the level of it. But I think now that these European players are coming over and with NIL, it's making it even more competitive. Because if you know if this person's making this, and you know if this person's making that, then this is going to raise your competition level. So I'm for it. I think there's people that have to embrace it, and once you embrace it, because it's not going anywhere, it's not going to change. Once you embrace it, I think it's going to be it's going to only elevate the game and elevate the talent level.
There's such a different process getting to the pros here and the pros in the States. I mean, obviously with the AAU, you go to college for at least a year now. When was it kind of like in your mind, okay, pro is like actually going to happen, pros are on my radar?
I was a late bloomer, so like I didn't.
When did you grow into your body?
It wasn't always about me growing up. I was always kind of like a bigger player, but I think it was more just like my skills catching up to like my body. And then also like I went to a small school from a small town in Jersey, and a lot of people didn't necessarily like. I didn't have a lot of exposure, so I think for me, I was just happy first just to play college basketball. I was just happy to leave my small town, and I think my little cocoon. I was just happy to be there. And once I left, and I was like, wow, like there's basketball outside of here. There's people actually live outside of here. So I think after my freshman year, when I was playing my first year of college basketball, I started to realize that like I can make this like a life. I can make this a profession. And people started coming up to me. It was like, you have the opportunity to be really good. So I think it was more other people recognizing that in me than myself.
Look where it landed you, man. Here in the All-25 EuroLeague, forever. That's something that'll last forever.
The game is a truly special game. I mean, look where it landed for all of us. We're all sitting here in Abu Dhabi, enjoying,
you're on the couch,
the biggest
honor
right
you
here.
could hit this weekend.
Exactly. Hanging out with you guys. I've been like here like 3 or 4 times, slowly like itching my way, trying to get to the couch, and I'm finally here.
Come stay here with us as long as you want.
You're here.
I may camp out. I may get a pillow, take a nap. So,
nobody's taking a little siesta yet on the couch, but hey, it's not too late.
We'll be here first.
At halftime.
Kyle, do you miss playing basketball? I mean, you're around all these guys here right here in Final Four. You're watching them, competing for the biggest award. Does it like kind of do something in your heart? Do you miss it? Do you miss playing basketball?
Yeah, like in these moments. In these moments when there's like a championship or the title on the line, or like the Final Four moments or the big moments, those are the moments I miss the most. I don't miss the day-to-day grind or being in the training room or that, but I do miss the moments of right now, like being able to like connect and have a possibility to accomplish something big with your team. Those are the moments I miss the most.
And this game's about to start. You are welcome to hang with us for a little bit if you want. If you don't want to, you're more than welcome to hang back your seat.
Yes.
We're going to ask you one time, though. Grab a piece of popcorn. We're going to toss it over.
I have to do it this time with Kyle.
You're going to do it, too?
I'm going to do it.
All right, we're asking all our guests. Rudy did it.
Rudy did it?
Oh, yeah.
Big pressure, big pressure, big pressure. Big pressure, big pressure.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh! I still got it, baby.
We're not good shooters. None of us are good shooters.
There we go. Come on, you had that one. There we go.
25%.
That's better than I used to shoot from the free throw line.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks so much, man. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the game.
Love you guys.
Love you so much. Thank you,
And we'll be
Kyle.
seeing you later
we'll
on
see you
for
later
sure.
on.
I
Take care.
appreciate you, man.
Take care. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, guys, those who are watching us, you can always ask questions to David on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we're here in the comments, and if you have questions for any of us, hit us up in the YouTube
also,
comments.
If you don't want to hear
us,
us,
we'll discuss them on here.
Yeah, if you don't want to listen to us, although
On
we're
the
pretty
off
cool.
chance that you may not want to listen to us and listen to more traditional broadcasts.
Broadcast. You have a link right here pinned into our...
Exactly, pinned at the top of the chat.
top.
Pinned at the top. We'll still be giving some commentary
Yeah.
as example right here. Here we go.
So feel free to choose whatever, but I would prefer that you guys stay with
The
us.
championship game from Mubadala Arena is underway. Long time, many-time champion Zalgiris taking on Milan, looking to get their first next-gen title. And a three-ball goes up. Dave, I think three balls are going to be a big story in this game. Both of these teams shooting really well from downtown.
Well, as you said, Ronaldo is their main sniper from Milan.
We're starting on a high note, guys.
They call him Sweet Goats.
He doesn't have to.
They call him Sweet Goats.
Sweet
Like the
Goats,
goats,
beautiful.
Sweet Goats in Italy.
He doesn't have to get too high up off the ground to throw it down, but man, he got up over the rim. And the opening bucket of the afternoon for Milan. Both these teams undefeated.
No, it's a good time to shout out to all the guys who've been kind of welcoming us here in the arena, in Mubadala Arena, hosting us beautifully, right, in this next-gen Adidas tournament. So thank you, everyone involved. We really appreciate you guys.
Leonati getting on the board as well as a quick couple buckets for Milan. Very physical beginning to this game. I think that's no surprise. These are defensive teams. Dave, you expected a battle, defensive battle.
Battle.
Of course, and this is when you're going to see in that exact defensive battle mind frame, the big shot makers, the superstars are going to come up with their big shots.
Milan got here. They were undefeated, 3-0 in Group A. A pull-up from Mikolauskas. Kaius Mikolauskas getting Zalgiris on the board. His foot might have been on the line, and a bit of a press turns into an early giveaway from the Italians. Mikolauskas shifting, hitting, Kuros splitting defenders and laying it up off the crystal.
Oh, nice.
The big boy, oh, he's got such a size advantage down there.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
he's
crazy.
so much bigger. We saw him in the hotel. He was eating breakfast, having a little cappuccino. I think sitting down, he was taller than you, Shimi.
Most definitely. But I'm no example. Just a little shorty.
220 is his height.
220.
That's a
He is
big
the
guy
tallest player
right
in the tournament, I think, from what I saw.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Offensive foul. That was whistled against Giovanni Cortellino.
You know, it's amazing to hear Zalgiris' fans.
Are we
you know,
surprised?
No, actually, really not.
No.
Because they're always like that, and they love the
Always
game
like
of
that.
basketball. You know, you see that in Zalgiris Arena and EuroLeague, how pumped and always pushing the team. Like it's amazing to see. I love that.
And how cool is it? I mean, for the last couple of days, this stadium, you know, has been getting more and more packed. For the championship game, look around us right now. I mean,
It's getting full right
it's
here.
getting full, and
Yeah.
Zalgiris is loud. It feels like Mikolauskas on the step back, headed to the free throw line with an and one. He's got 4 early points. Mikolauskas, when this team went to overtime against Insep, they had a big lead late in the game. They were up by 10 with about 2.5 minutes left. Let it slip. Then went to overtime, had 4 guys foul out in the final minutes of the fourth quarter and into the overtime period. Mikolauskas was the guy who put this team on his shoulders. And you know as well as I do, winning game 1 is almost essential for your chances.
In all of these tournaments, exactly. Especially against the level of competition that are always in these finals. You're always the best of the best, and you don't want to try to be in a three-point.
Skip back. Omar Karam with that.
One of 5 guys on this Milan team that have been playing together since they were 9 and 10 years old, since mini basket.
Sydney, you're gonna see the pictures. I don't know if you've seen the pictures yet, but it's gonna melt your little heart. These kids are 9 years old with these cute little faces. Now they're into grown men, 18 years old, 17 years old, looking to get the next gen tournament. Shots are starting to fall right now as both teams going back and forth. This is Lonati slashing through the lane.
Not just a sniper.
He can put it on the deck too. He shows us right there.
One thing I can tell you guys, Zalgiris is much more aggressive than I saw them yesterday against OTA.
He's got the hot hand. This one off the back heel, and Swigo just taps it over to his teammate, Lonati. Man-to-man look. That's going to put a lot of pressure on Kurucs, who goes down, opened up a lane for Swigo, and Swigo, he is starting to feel it. Him and Lonati, 4 points apiece here. 4 minutes into this game, 3 minutes into this game. Pull up in the lane, right inside the free throw line.
This is unbelievable.
Swigo, it's looking like he's getting into a little bit of a groove early on.
He's had foul trouble early in games a couple of times.
I was just playing on him the whole game. I was just tipping the ball inside the paint and just, you know, make those easy baskets for Milan.
To me, it looks
so
like
easy.
it's what they're trying to do right now.
Yeah,
Let's see how much they follow your advice.
I feel it's going to happen a lot more in this game.
Kurucs, Zalgiris, backing down the defender. Cortellini, Kurucs, I don't think he was ready for the slip pass across the lane, and Rokas Kondravicius, the coach for Zalgiris. You could hear him belt out a screen right there. Man, we got Bosa Nakba around here courtside. Kyle Hines, obviously. Rudy Fernandez. We got the Spanish national team coach, Coach Scolari, who's on his way to the Champions League finals. He's a big Inter Milan fan, but we won't tell these guys that. Of course, I don't think Armani Milan and Inter Milan have too much of a rivalry because there's no Inter Milan basketball.
No, I think they have the support more than
exactly.
anything
I'm sure
else.
I've got friends who are Atletico Madrid fans who are Real Madrid basketball fans. That would never happen if Atletico had a basketball team.
Of course.
Shot from the corner from Zalgiris, and another rebound for the GOAT, the Swede GOAT.
Clear size advantage at both ends. It's really important that he doesn't get into foul trouble, you know?
Well, at the moment, Chato just picked up his second foul moments ago. So Chato, he's kind of the guy who pulls the strings, orchestrates the offense. If he gets in trouble, Milan get in trouble because they lose the guy who can really kind of distribute here and there.
The main guy.
The main guy.
Then you have to rely on...
The bird feeder.
The bird feeder. Oh, you can't wait to talk to... You can't wait to talk to Cole.
I can't wait to talk to Cole. I need him here on the sofa. Where is he at?
Where is he at? We might be able to...
I want to know how he feeds his birds.
Giveaway by Zalgiris. They don't turn the ball over too often. That was pinned off the glass, but it's gonna count after it hit the backboard. Count those points. Milan up 15-10 right now, halfway through the first quarter.
Low scoring game. Dave, any questions for us on YouTube? Something happening? Not yet. Okay. Any questions for us on YouTube?
I will admit, I don't know if you've been seeing me. I'm trying to get, unfortunately, my email, the internet connection.
Oh, okay. So we'll let it we'll let it come through. So
we got a very special guest coming up. We just gave you a little preview up. I don't know, I mean, he's somewhere around the arena right now, but he's one of the players who is out here putting on this show for us. And we're going to look for him, bring him out, but he's one of the most interesting dudes, I think, at this tournament. Obviously, we get to know the players very shortly. You get to know these guys so often throughout the season. And Cole Rosario from Overtime Elite, we got a chance to talk to his boss, I guess?
Yeah.
His boss? Dan Potter yesterday.
CEO of OT.
But I mean, that just gives you a little glimpse of how big this thing is getting. Overtime Elite coming here, Dubai coming here as well. Wasn't a very long trip for him. I think it was much more long for the boys from Atlanta and Overtime Elite.
Yeah, they spoke about it.
So Filippo's asking if we see a bright future for Italy with many upcoming good players going to major colleges. We go to the big debate of NIL,
right?
You know, and
Going back to that.
it's a massive ordeal that Europe and really the rest of the world, but predominantly Europe at the time, is trying to deal with.
I mean, I think you've seen it. These kids, they're playing at the highest level right now. They're ready for whichever level is coming up next. Spin, turn, renovate. That's his first bucket of the game, and the Montenegrin on the board, cutting into the lead, 3-point lead for the Italians.
One of those guys that we were talking about, that the third, fourth option that can help carry some of the scoring load.
I'm looking at their sneakers. All the guys in sneakers.
You're such a fashionista, aren't you?
I know. Always my eyes always go to the elements.
I
like
saw her
the shoes.
I saw the Little Red Riding Hood today. She looks so sweet. Lonati getting back under the bucket, and he's got a quick 9 points. What a start for the number 22 in white. 9 points? Yeah, 9 points. I can't see that far.
It's pretty far for us on the couch here, isn't it?
Right? And then I got to turn my back all the way. I'm not an owl
Maybe
over
Dev
here.
can lend you his glasses
Man.
to see. I wonder how they look on you.
He's a good. Yeah, I don't want to
still
put
far from me,
glasses on.
Thompson.
I'm not going to look as good as Dave with those glasses
Most definitely
on.
not.
But I always say sunglasses, put them on me, because as much as my face is covered, the better. That's why I go out with those big diva
Big
glasses.
diva, like Kardashian
and a
glasses.
hat. Where's your glasses at? You were rocking the white ones
I
today,
know.
the
no,
white
they're
hots.
back there. Dom has them. in
So
my
just to
bag.
give you guys like a sense of the winning pedigree that this Milan team does have. So this generation, they won the under-15 championship, and they won over the last 2 years. There's two under-19 competitions in Italy, and they won both of them.
Oh, wow.
The last 2 years.
Wow.
And their generation, they're under-17.
So Vargas going to the lane. He was held off, checked at the line, at the rim, but 3 is better than 2, baby. That is Grukas.
They didn't stop the basket, but what was important there is that Swigo didn't draw a foul, because he's going to have to stay in the game because he's a clear size advantage. Oh, and the jumper.
Look at that touch from the free throw line, the big boy.
Colleges are drooling over him. He's going to make a lot of money next year in the U.S.
That's so weird to hear. Colleges are drooling over him. He's going to make a lot of money.
It's the world we live in now.
Old
Again, if
school
you have any
guys.
questions, hit
You
us
heard
up on
Kyle.
the
He's like,
comments.
damn,
know,
I wish I
right?
made that money when I was young.
All these players are so mad that they weren't around for all
No,
this
my
stuff.
mom was saying the other day, I wish I gave birth to you like a couple of to Tamir, to my brother, a couple of years after. Then you would have also earned some money in college. It's a big change. I mean, it's
a big change, and it's a huge. I mean, not responsibility, but it's just an added dimension to these kids, these young kids who have so much to think about, and now they're starting to be businessmen too at a really young age.
yes.
And it's up to, there's plenty of guys now, 7 figures.
Oh, Stambargas! Swat
that's what we have
Swigo
here.
at the rim. Oh,
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hi, Cole. Nice to meet you, sweetie.
Cole, my
How you
man.
doing,
sir?
Cole
The star of the
Rosario in
show.
the building.
How you doing? Nice to see you again.
One of the stars of Overtime Elite, and man, congratulations on coming out here, being out here. Big game yesterday. That was you were on fire, man, from the three-point line. And then you had another three-point session today. We'll talk about that in a minute. But
Okay.
what's this weekend been like for you?
Man, I just want to say first, the energy here is insane. I can barely hear you, and
Yeah,
you're
man.
just right in front of my face. I mean, we got a crowd here for Zalgiris. I mean, this game is really energetic right now. I can't wait to see who's going to win. It's a close game, doesn't seem, so I'm excited.
Cole, how old are you now?
I'm 18. I just turned 18.
That's crazy. Like the size of you guys is insane. I want to ask you a little
Yeah.
bit about your path getting to here to OTE. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah,
What's it like for
so
you?
what I like to say is just really when hard work meets opportunity. I mean, I really haven't changed any play style. I really haven't changed my work ethic. It's just a matter of being put in the right positions and being put in the right stage to succeed. And, I've been working hard my whole life, waking up at 4 a.m. for workouts. My dad instilled that in me, and there's a lot of times where I didn't want to go, but now I'm grateful that I did go and work out there. But yeah, I mean, I was at a small school in Miami for last year before OTE, and then I was playing summer ball in the Puma circuit, and one of the coaches from YNG Dreamers, they saw me there, and I think they saw one of my dunks on Instagram. So
He's got some massive dunks. Of course.
yeah,
We saw for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I probably saw it too.
Homie
somewhere.
got
maybe I don't know, man. This one was kind of underground, but yeah, they just saw that. So it's crazy how social media is really just the whole cause of everything really here. It's the reason why I'm here sitting on this couch with you guys today. But yeah, he saw that video, and then I went in and I had a practice with them. I visited the school a couple times, and we liked it. I talked with my parents over, and we made the decision to go to North Carolina and play in OTE.
And what's kind of changed in not just your life, but basketball-wise, social media-wise? I mean, you guys are big stars
You're a celebrity
all around.
back
You guys
home.
had fans here from like little kids from like Abu Dhabi, just waiting for you, screaming at you for your jerseys, for your sneakers, for everything.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, God's given me this opportunity and this platform, obviously, to spread His gospel. I mean, that's why I do everything is for Him. So I just want to say that first of all. But man, it's just been a blessing. Like a year ago, I would have had no idea. I would have never expected to be where I am right now. I've just been so blessed, and all I can do is just thank God for that. And I'd say it was an adjustment playing, because before I would just play basketball. Not really too many eyes were on me. But now I probably got a lot of eyes on me. I got a lot of expectations. I like to think of it as someone came here to watch me today. I have to perform, and there's a certain pressure that comes with that. But pressure is also a gift. It's also a blessing too. That's someone expects something for you. So
dude, it's crazy talking to you, man. He's 18 years old. Let's remind everybody, he's 18 years
Like a
old.
30-year-old.
Your game, for people who do know it, it's both ends. It's multifaceted.
He's got those long arms,
yeah, man.
You,
Getting
you,
those
you
passing
played
lanes.
against three of the biggest institutions in youth basketball in Europe. INSEP, Real Madrid, and Zalgiris. As somebody, okay, you had. I'm sure a little bit of jet lag and whatnot. But what are some of the things that you were able to learn from playing against these great teams and those styles that you're going to take back with you?
I would definitely say it's a lot more difficult to get your shot up, so you have to be creative in some of the things that you've done. I find myself trying new things that I've worked on in this game, but with fadeaways to create more space. I mean, that's just what I've had to pull out. I had to get a little bit deeper into my bag. I couldn't really do my normal stuff, just finishing over guys, because they're my same strength, they're my same height, they're my same length. So I just really had to just go above and beyond in my physicality, whether it be bumping into them to create a little bit more space, or just getting a little bit more crafty around the rim.
Cole, what's your take on this game right here? The rivalry here. You've been seeing, all these players playing.
Here
in
we
this
are. We
tournament.
think we're like we know something about basketball. We're like, it's going to be a defensive game. They got 30 points in the first quarter.
This is
We
crazy.
know nothing.
I mean, you kind of don't really know what to expect. I mean,
man.
It's
no
crazy.
clue.
It's kind of just
what was kind of just getting here? Because I think this as a team, this is the farthest you guys have ever traveled from Atlanta. Your kind of base.
Yeah, I mean, for our games, I mean, I'm sure they really only played games in Atlanta. I would travel from North Carolina to Atlanta. It was about a 5-hour drive, but nothing's like a 12-hour flight.
That's tough.
A lot of us, it took us some time. I don't even think we're adjusted to the 9-hour time difference back home. But I mean, that's no excuse. Basketball is basketball. But in the end, I think it's cool. I mean, you got to learn how to adjust with the trials of life. I think we all learned something here. Not to give excuses, and just to be able to perform at an elite level. It's what we have to do. It's what life is.
Cole, earlier we saw a beautiful moment for you. You were competing for the three-point contest, and you decided not to take left three and win the competition and go for a dunk and tie the score, and you even handed the trophy to the other guy. That's amazing, first of all. What was kind of your thought about it? Like, what were you thinking when you did that dunk and instead of winning the competition?
I was talking with my overtime guys beforehand, and they thought it'd be a cool idea to do that. I mean, obviously, I want to make them happy. They've done a lot for me, so I just thought it was cool.
Another special guest. You're hanging around for a little bit, man. This is Cole. This is
Nice to meet you.
Tomaso.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we
Good
love
to
that
see you,
moment.
man. Papa Scroll right here. We got the best
we're
seat in
gonna
the
have
house.
more
Wow.
guys.
Yeah, there we go.
Man, this is the fullest the couch has been this weekend. We're bringing out all the stars,
And your
man.
fisherman as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just did that. I just had all those things. I like nature. That's what I like. I'm an outdoors guy.
Nature
So
boy.
just anything that reminds me of home when I'm away it's always good.
Amazing, amazing.
Tomas over here, he was a big star at Siena. Come on, man. We're going to give you your flowers here, too. But you played in NextGen, too.
I did.
You were in the same position as him for a long time. Not too long ago, actually.
Oh,
Really?
yeah. I am.
2004.
I'm probably older than you think.
You look good.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
look good, man. Not as good maybe as the 18-year-old over here, but man, what kind of advice would you give him, or what kind of that next step of he's 18, he's got things on his plate, I'm sure, for sure. So what kind of advice?
So I just finished my career. I quit like 10 months ago, and I started my professional career at 18. The best advice I can tell you, man, is to enjoy the journey, because professional basketball gets you so like inside that thing of pressure, of money, of things that you forget to enjoy the journey. And at some point in my career, I realized that I was so focused on a million things that I was not living the dream at the fullest, you know. And but then at the end, I realized that I had to enjoy the journey. I had to really love what I do and play basketball for love, and I did it. So the best advice I can get is this.
I just want Cole to talk a little bit, man, because he's so mature. He's already at that next level. I mean, it's wild to hear him talk. 18 years old, man. Let me explain to you what you just did in the three-point contest, because it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen, man.
Really.
This kid's a class act, so it's three-point contest between all the NextGen players, and he's ripping through it. I mean, he's just draining, bam, bam, bam. He knows at the end of the game, at the end of his round, he's got a chance to win it with the last money ball. What does he do? He takes 2 dribbles and throws down a dunk. Throws down a dunk. So he ties the contest. They both share the trophy, gives it over to the other guy.
This is crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, he deserves
Grande.
that.
Look at that right there. Exactly.
This is
Respect
crazy.
for that.
I respect that. I respect that.
That's who kind of instilled that sort of attitude? Is it you? Is it OTEs? Your parents? I mean, a combination of both.
I don't really know. I would like to say it was my mom. First off, I mean.
Of course, moms.
Yeah, I mean, she's been a big role model in my life.
I'm a mama's boy. You mama's boy?
I mean, I don't know put it however you guys want to put it, but I mean.
It's good. Be proud of it.
Yeah.
Own it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Christian. I'm a firm believer in my faith, and that's just what, being unselfish for others before yourself, and that's just what I believe, and that's just the values that I go by. So, I mean, it shows on the court. That's what I like to run by, and that's just how it went down.
I told you, man. He's mature, huh?
I wasn't like that at 18. I wasn't like that.
And like you, he's a social media star, man.
I know.
Hey,
I know.
these guys are wild, man. They're just killing it on the court, off the court, everywhere.
I see. I'm a follower.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I see.
Okay.
How many followers do you have on Instagram?
Like 38K.
There you
Not
go.
that much.
He's so popular. It's a lot. It's a lot for an
Say something
18-year-old.
right now on the camera. I'm sure they're
What's up,
watching.
guys? How you doing?
All existed right here. Tommaso, what kind
more with his game. You speak more
what
with your
kind of are
game.
your memories from playing? In 2004, you had the chance to play, right? Like around
When I played in NextGen, it was in
NextGen.
2003, 2004 in Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Was
In
actually the
Tel
beginning.
Aviv?
Was the beginning.
Hometown.
I lost the finals against CSKA Moscow, and I remember all those guys from CSKA. I started to see them in EuroLeague, and they were talking about them, about NBA, stuff like that. And no one was talking about me because I was not good enough. So I was like, hey, if I can play this level with these kids, maybe I can make a living out of basketball. Maybe I can. That's what I was thinking. I remember that because they were so good. They were pushing them to the EuroLeague, to the NBA, and man, I was happy. Best years of my life, man.
That's amazing.
Cool, man. I think, you hung out with us so long. We really appreciate your time,
Yes,
brother.
Yes.
Thanks for coming out.
Of course, thank you
Long
guys.
journey.
Let's do a
Before you go,
Good luck, man.
before you go,
It's a
grab
tradition. It's a
grab
tradition
a
type
piece
of
of
thing.
popcorn. Tommaso, you too.
Okay, let's
We're
go.
gonna toss it up. You
Oh
gotta catch
my
it in the
God!
mouth, man.
I don't want to mess it up.
You ready?
What we do?
You ready? What do we do?
Watch
At the
this.
same
Okay.
time, or we're
Watch
doing
the-
one at a
watch the
time?
lamp.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Okay.
2, 1.
Oh yeah.
That's my first miss.
You all get it?
Everybody else get
I made
it?
it.
We got it.
You got it? Of course course not. You're such a bad caller. Sit down.
I made it.
I didn't even try because I missed it. All right.
All the best
Bye.
of luck to
Thank
you,
you.
Cole.
Nice to meet you, man.
guys.
You can go sit over there if you want. I mean, it's much better couch than being between us.
Come grab a seat next to me. So,
What's this weekend been like for you, man? I mean,
Great,
yeah,
amazing.
right?
Being around basketball, being around players, and had a chance to visit a new place that I never been. Unbelievable, man. I mean, I love being around basketball, being around the people of basketball. I'm still a fan.
yeah, of course. So we're excited to see here in this weekend so far.
The game, actually, I love the game.
The game, any player, any guy, any person you.
Listen, I like a lot of players. I love to see Mike play, Mike James, because he never wins, EuroLeague. And
He's so eager to win this.
yeah, I love to see the passion that he puts on the game. And at the beginning of his career, I played against him, so we know each other. He played in the third division in Italy.
Wow.
Mike, this is crazy.
Yeah,
He's where he started his career.
Started from the bottom, now he's here.
And we played against each other, and it was fun to meet him again. But there's a lot of big players here, the best of the best.
Man, I think it all starts from like their coach. We talk about Mike James, and we talked to him after the game, and we were like, "How'd it feel to win the semifinals?" He's like, "Well, it's better than losing." But that's all he said, man. That's all he wanted to say. He was like, "I'm not even worried about how I'm feeling right now. I'll talk to you on Sunday." But that was Coach Spanulis too. In the post-game interview, they asked him. He's like, and he was just laser focused. He wouldn't even look at the camera, look at the interviewer.
But you can't really celebrate.
And then the interviewer tried to give him his handshake. He just walked off.
No.
Yeah, he just walked
He
off.
left him
It
hanging.
wasn't like he was being like a jerk about it. He just didn't see him.
No, he didn't
And
see
the
him.
interviewer was like, "Oh, okay," trying to save himself.
But winning the semifinal is actually nothing.
It's nothing.
Because you cannot celebrate, because in 2 days you play the final. So like you finish the game and you have to be locked in.
And that's what these kids were worried about yesterday. They were like, "Okay, we got to take care of business today, but we got a big game on our hands right now." Back when you played, which obviously, wasn't too long ago, but things have changed a little bit in this tournament, right?
Listen, man, the bodies that I see here, I don't know.
We're talking about it all day long.
It's hard to say it because when you were young, when you're young, everything looked better. Like when I was young, it was better, but it wasn't. The kids that I see now play, the bodies, the way that they can shoot the ball at 7 feet.
Right.
There was no player like that when I was
What
young.
was your body like at 18, 17 years old?
Just like this, but 20 kilos less. I was like this, or 20 kilos less.
You're just a little twig, right?
Yeah, but I see the French team, I see the guys from other time, they're big, strong, they jump, they shoot. The bodies are great. Then they play good basketball, actually. They play good basketball. I like Milano. I like how they play. They play very organized basketball. They have a great coaching staff, so I love to watch them.
Man, if you want to hang out a little bit and watch the game with us, because we're kind of missing it right here. We're commentating the game too. We're watching around commentating. You're more than welcome to hang with us, commentate a little bit.
Why not? That's what I do in Italy, man.
That's what you do. We're going to put you to work there. Somebody get this guy a paycheck.
Milan had been up by 11 points, so it's back down. It was a double-digit lead for Milan, and it was down to 6
It was a
now.
double-digit
It was a
lead.
double-digit.
Oh, wow. So Zalgiris cutting into it now. Down low. Angeretti couldn't get it to go. Milan have gone cold. Zalgiris with a chance to cut even more into the lead. Kick out. Brinovic. 3 balls. He's got a one-possession game.
Let me just say, I hope Milan's going to win if I can. I'm Italian. If I can. Don't want to disrespect. I love all these kids. Don't want to disrespect anybody.
Who really impresses you in Milan? Who are you kind of like watching and?
I know some of those kids. I know them because Milan is not that big, so I know them, and I'm following their journey from the first bucket in EuroLeague, the first bucket in Serie A. Some of them they're moving to US now to play. And when I was 18, I feel like I'm talking about 100 years ago, but it was like that. There was no social media. Now they become stars at
There
18.
wasn't any social media when I was 18 either. So
When I was 18,
don't age me too.
when I was 18, no one wasn't even thinking about social media. So we were not stars. Like they were pushing us in our little neighborhood. but now they are stars on social media, and this brings even pressure this brings pressure because when everybody's looking at you and you have to perform, then it's not easy.
Right.
Because pressure comes with popularity, let's say.
Of course.
And I love to see that.
Yeah.
Timeout break done. And Zalgiris sliding right now. Actually, they're climbing. It's Milan who are just kind of trying to hang on to this lead. As we approach the halfway point in the second quarter, we knew this was going to be tight. We thought it'd be a little more defensive, but right now these two teams are lighting it up on the scoreboard.
No one wants to see defense, man. No one likes defense.
We're not a purist. We want high
I
scoring.
want 120, 116. That's what I
We
want.
want the fireworks. We want the big dunks. But great defensive teams, and really the pressure's on the intensity. Grunkis. Oh, he had an open lane to the bucket, but the whistle went, and 2 points taken off the board right there.
Dave, do we have any questions? It's not working? Okay.
Lonati
continue
with
watching the
16
game.
points. Swigo with 13. Swigo, I mean, I'm sure you've seen him play a little bit. This dude
is one of those bodies. He's so big, he can move,
shoot the
and he
ball.
can shoot.
Man, I mean,
He got such a good hand.
and it's not going to be long until that body fills out a little
Yeah.
bit. He gets in the gym with you. He'll fill that
Yeah.
body out.
He was in my gym.
1 point game after the 3-ball from Mikolauskis. 9 points for the number 5 in green. Milan need a bucket here to stop this run from the Lithuanians. Rotelino poked away Grunkis, and it'll stay on this side. Milan ball into the second half of the second quarter.
Zalgiris are just screaming, shouting, and Milan fans are just, in their Italian mode.
3-ball. Ooh, long ball was just rattled out. That was Lonati, who's the game's leading scorer at the moment. A chance to take the lead for the Little. Look at a crossover. Right to the here's a one.
That's impressive.
How about a little handle in the paint?
Like my handles yesterday with
That-
Bristol.
just like your handles yesterday.
For real, though. You should have
I don't
seen
know if
me
you
what
know
I did
Briscoe.
yesterday.
He's another influencer,
You know
French
Briscoe?
influencer.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing all kinds of moves, freestyle stuff. She rocked it.
I nailed it. I nailed every move. It's unbelievable. But that's,
Have you,
that's
have
my
you
next
practiced
job.
since then?
What?
Have you practiced since then?
I think so.
Absolutely not.
They didn't give them any point.
I missed it right there. I got too excited.
Yeah, me too.
There's the big boy.
Go to work,
down.
so we go to work. Like that. Hell yeah.
Oh, how did he get that to
And
go?
one.
They blocked him
And
from
one.
They blocked him from behind, and he still got it to go. How about that straight? Kudos. Mikolauskis saw it, wants it, can't get it. Bulanovas, Buika, he's the hot hand. He's the scorer.
Tight.
Oh, baby, he is pumped. You can feel the energy coming. He's right in front of us right now.
And again, this is the same Zalgiris team that came back from 20 points down in the first game in the old qualifier against Asvel and won by 14. They were down by
Exactly.
11 points in this game.
They are
That
trying to make
comeback
the
fighting
comeback.
spirit that
This
they
could
have.
be the lead for Zalgiris. Too strong on the 3 from the wing. Offensive rebound. Kudos setting back up with a reset shot clock. Double screen at the top of the key. Swigo out of position. Buika taking, pumping, kicking. Bulanovas too short on the 3. Another offensive
Another rebound. That's the key right here.
It looks like Milan might just be running out of gas here at the end of the second quarter a little bit. Buika, fader, off the mark, and finally, Swigo calling for calm. Tommaso, you're hanging out with us till halftime, man, at least.
Yeah, no problem.
You cool with that?
No problem.
He's
All right,
enjoying
good.
himself. Take some popcorn, maybe
Yeah,
drink
we
some
got
wine.
some
Yes,
popcorn,
enjoy
some
yourself.
water.
You're part of in Dave's living room right now.
So Dave's the next gen expert right here. This
knows everything.
is like his Christmas. He's
Wikipedia.
He broke out
Exactly.
the shirt, the tie, everything like that, man. He's in love right now
Anything you
with
wanna
what's
ask
going
him?
on.
He'll know an answer.
If anybody has any questions for Tommaso, come on.
Yes.
Corner
It's your
three.
chance to ask him, man.
Were you covering next gen when he was playing?
You remember what year?
2004, he said.
2003, 2004.
3-4.
Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv.
Montepaschi, Siena.
So you were the last, let's say, Italian club
Yeah. Yeah.
to reach this game.
Yeah.
Stella Azzurra did, but it's not necessarily a traditional Italian club. That's more of an academy.
Yeah.
And those were the golden ages of Montepaschi.
Yeah, exactly. Those
Seriously
years.
golden age.
Of course.
And you lost to CSKA Moscow.
CSKA Moscow, 90 to 62. So they beat us
Crushed you
easy.
guys. Oh my God.
Said Chato.
And that was the first of their three-peat.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that kid. I forgot the name. He couldn't miss threes. Like, he just couldn't miss. This kid, and then they had Kurbanov, who played for CSKA
Right.
many years.
Yeah.
Kurbanov,
One of their
yeah.
Kurbanov,
veteran
yes.
age.
Known very well.
Who was the best player you played against?
Mike James.
Mike James.
Yeah,
Okay, there you
of
go.
course.
Yeah.
Mike James. But the season we played against each other, he won one, we won one.
Okay.
So at least we tied.
You were even
At
that
least.
year, huh?
I don't know what happened next. Then he moved up a little bit, and I stayed.
WhatsApp 133 says, nice watch, Marino, nice watch.
Thank you.
I told you, it's all about the styling. With Italians, they know best.
I mean, it's not style,
Yeah, Italy,
fashion.
of
It
course.
comes right from where you come from.
Milano.
Exactly,
Milano.
man. Come on.
I live in Treviso.
Yeah, I know.
That's beautiful.
Treviso is beautiful.
Yes, I love it.
Livable. I don't know if it's correct in English, but it's a nice city to live.
It's a town, it's a small town. It's not like Milan.
Yeah.
Primo from Mikolowskis and
Another
Tommy,
question,
I got another one.
Uh-oh.
Rubabashola, what do you think about Italian national team? Who are the players that are ready or will be to fill the void left by Bellinelli and Datome?
So let's say it's a rebuilding area for the Italian national team, but it's a good moment because we still have good players like 30 and more than 30 years old, like Fontecchio. We still have good players. We still see if De Vincenzo can maybe come or not. But the young legs, Procida and Spagnolo, those kids coming up, I think we can have a bright future. We have to be patient because it's not that you're gonna win now, maybe. I hope, but we're probably not gonna win now or soon. But
it happens like that, man. Look at
yeah, it happens like that because those young kids, I mean, I say kids, they're 20, 21, 22 years old. Those kids grow up fast, and they get better, and they get bigger, and then some of them they have the chance to play EuroLeague. So having the chance to play EuroLeague makes them grow fast, and I believe we have a bright future.
This is a break leading
This
it
Italian
off.
team, the Italian national team, including
They're gonna need
these
them.
guys.
They're gonna need some of the guys.
They finished second at Eurobasket under 16 in 23, and also second in U17 World Cup last year. What do you think about this golden generation of Italy's 07, 08?
I love it. I love it. It's great, and at the same time, we need the big national team to. I'm not saying win because you only win one. It's tough, but to grow and to make a little bit of result to help the movement to grow, because everybody watch the adults, the bigs, and we need. First of all, we need at some point to win something. I'm pretty sure that some of these kids, even in Milano team, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there because I think they're good enough to be there.
I mean, you talk about one guy who might be there, and he's knocking on the door right now. He's got 19 points in the first half. Lonati, he's been all over Zalgiris. What? All right, I will give you your 30 seconds. Record points in Next Gen and a Next Gen championship game?
We're been tackling
You've given this to me before, but I can't remember either.
Uh-oh, 30 seconds? Should we hit it?
And the internet's a little wavy.
No. This isn't my computer.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So what I'm gonna...
He doesn't have his tools.
Tommaso, the excuses are starting, my man. Just teasing you, my man.
Wait, I mean, what about Nakic? I mean, Nakic has to definitely be up there.
Nakic.
Mario Nakic with Real Madrid.
Was it 40-something?
I want to say it was 42.
Ooh, all right. Lonati's halfway there almost. Last couple possessions for the first half, and that was a great swipe from Thuram. And Lonati again going right to the right. That was Garavaglia, who's had kind of an off game all night today. Ten-second shot clock, game clock differential here. It is Buico with the ball, running the offense, dumping it down Zalgiris. Back it, getting to the block, into the paint, spin, dunk ball. Just technical basketball, man.
Oh yeah, European basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
At its best. Lonati, give me that
Swigo,
Swigo.
pick it
Like
up.
that. Hell yeah.
Halftime.
51-59 with that jam. Milan take the lead. We're going to take a break.
He's happy.
Thank you.
We're going to let you go, my man.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you. Grazie a voi. Grazie a voi. Thank you.
Of course, brother. Of course.
Where are my notes?
Where's your notes? Here.
Of course. Just my
I
notes.
got your answer.
Got it. What is it?
The most points in a championship game was last year.
Last year?
Nolan Torrey had 45.
45?
45.
In the overtime thriller against Real Madrid.
So we talked about maybe who is going
And the single game record is 49.
48.
49.
49.
Done twice.
My
Nikola
goodness.
Topic and Lefteris
Topic from Mega, right?
Exactly.
There we go.
Against
Why
Zvezda.
not?
An epic game. Go back
tell
and check
everybody,
that
do
game.
I know a little something?
Yeah, you know a little
A
something.
little something, right?
That's what you expected, Dave? This type of score in this game? Yep, that's what you expected?
Yeah, probably not as high scoring, because now you're thinking coaches are going to say, come on, we need to play some defense. So this is going to probably end up mid-80s, lower 90s. So that's probably not necessarily where I thought, but that it's tight, yeah. And also that there was the comeback by...
oh, baby.
Here are the stat
Here we go.
that there was the comeback, so yeah.
Our stat sheet segment is brought to you by Uludağ Premium Water, Final Four edition. And looking at the stats right now, we talked about the third and fourth options for these teams.
Yeah, exactly. Let's look
You've
at
got
that.
Swigo, who's got 17. You've got Lonati, who's got 19. But not many others are chipping in. You look at Zalgiris, points across the board right now. You've got leading scorer Mikolauskis, Brunkus with 10, Bulanovic with 8, Dubaris and Kuruk with 5. So far it's been even, but maybe Lonati and Swigo are going to need some help in the second half.
Without a doubt. I mean, the early foul trouble by Ceccato, he's only got the 2 points. But yeah, you look at it right there. Well, okay, you know that Garavaglia is going to produce points. He's at 6 now. He's got 6 assists. He's doing other things right now. So you know he's going to be there. But you can clearly see there's much more distribution. Zalgiris is a much deeper team. Milan only have 10 players, and 2 of them are invited players, and they only one of those guys has even gotten into the game. So
just 2 free throws for Milan so far. They haven't got to the line too much.
11 turnovers for both teams.
And we talked about these teams taking care of the ball. Both of these teams. Zalgiris had 8 against Madrid. Only 8 turnovers. Olympiacos almost had that in the first quarter of the semifinal.
court dynamic, no doubt.
So again, if Milan win this, they will become the first Italian club to ever take the trophy. And then if Zalgiris win, we have a
Lithuanian royalty
yes,
coming into
two big-time guys.
camera.
Hello.
Come on here.
Between those two,
Nice to meet you, Shani. Hello.
Good to see you, brother. And Mr. President. Oh, this young good.
No.
The myth, the man, the legend. Come on here. We're going to squeeze in here, huh? Have some popcorn, have some water.
Yeah, your water is over.
We're good.
How we doing? We
Guys, here you can have the statistic page to look at
Yeah, a lot of points.
Too many points.
Too many points. You know, the team who will start to play defense first will win the game. But
And we kind of came in expecting a defensive effort from both of these teams. Is it just because it's the fourth day and there's been a lot of games going on, or what's going on here?
Go ahead. Both teams can play. Go ahead, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Both teams are very talented on offense. You know, they trying to get the maximum out of it, and you know, the pace is very high. Many shots, many offenses. So that's why the score is so big.
I mean, as president, how much are you kind of involved with we see you here a lot with the kids. How much really are you day to day working with these guys and keeping an eye on everything?
Yeah, we're attending some games. I'm not there every day.
Sure.
We have people who are doing this, but yeah, I have a view. I have the information how we do, and you know who are performing good, who needs to step up and everything. Yes.
Always, man. I mean, you grew up in this, right?
Yes,
this was you. You played
I think
NextGen?
I played 3 finals.
You played 3 finals.
At
I
least
grew
2
up
for
in
sure.
this too.
I know you grew up in this too, but I wanted to get him.
But it was long
have a
time
word.
ago.
Have a word.
30 years ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago. Come on, don't say it.
There was no
like
such a tournament when he was young. So that old.
We're taking shots now, huh? Oh man, but you went to 3 finals then. So
I
you
think
remember.
2 or 3, yes.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
What years were those?
I went with the 92 generation, 93 and 94. So I went.
Okay. Dave remembers?
What do you remember, Dave, from those?
I would have probably caught the later ones.
Excuse me?
I would have caught the later ones with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, was 2007 one of those years?
I don't know.
Did you win one? That's what I'm getting to without trying to get to you. You
No,
did.
I was the closest I got. We lost against Šarić was in Zagreb, I think. And
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was in Barcelona.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
So what I mean, you guys tied to this team right now. There's so much basketball legacy with these guys. I mean, pedigree, dads, brothers, family members. It's just all kind of like, that's what Lithuania does, right? That's the product Lithuania exports.
Yeah, you are very right. You know, everybody are involved. You know,
Right.
everybody care. Everybody loves basketball in Lithuania. So the parents, grandparents, everybody attends the game, and this is very important for our community.
I mean,
as well.
they're raising the roof right now,
Yes,
these guys. They made
man.
the trip, and I know it's not an easy trip to get here. How long did it take?
I don't know which way you go. You
Which
know.
way you go? Okay, well, I mean, you got the presidential jet, so you flew straight here, right?
I wish. Modest does, for sure, with power.
I think we.
I guess that's the perks of getting to the Final Four, though. I mean, you know.
I want to ask you, you were mentioning you were part of this team for several years. What do you recall from back then? You know, what's so special playing and being around, you know, young guys like as yourself back in the days? What's so special about this type of group of guys?
I mean, when you're young and you're playing this kind of tournaments, for them for sure it's the most important thing. Which is at this moment, yes, but in big picture it is not.
They don't know it yet, though.
Yes, they don't know it yet, but it's fun. It's like a fun whole thing to watch the first teams to play in Final Four and everything. It's this whole experience. It's really fun to remember. It's very stressful when you are here because you think like my whole career depends on it, which it's not like this. But it's a fun experience. Fun.
Man, when you guys were younger, just kind of getting into the professional game a little bit, when were you, because I've been asking this to a lot of the guys who've come, we had Kyle Hines, Rudy Hayes. Everybody develops differently. When did you feel like, okay, this is now my path, I'm going to be a professional?
I would say I started to play basketball when I was 16. I started to
play when you were 16?
Real basketball.
Okay.
I started to practice when I was 11.
Okay.
But then I was just a man on the court. But when I started to play and I started to think that maybe something can happen, you know, it was when I was 16 years old. Yeah.
How about you?
My whole path was a little bit different. I was like stupid, cocky kid that was like. I was like.
Secrets are coming out.
I was like, there is like, you know how teachers, they say, like for example, you go to school and they say, you have to have a plan B, you have to do that and that.
Yeah.
I know it's a bad example, but I was like, no, it's all in one, like I put all the eggs in one basket.
Straighten you out a little bit, right?
Yeah, like, it's not good to tell the kids, you know, this story, but it's, sometimes you need to go, if you choose this way, you go. I'm lucky enough that it went how it went, because I know for many guys it doesn't go that well, but for me, like, I don't know, from 12 years old I was like, okay, I will make money from this.
That's why right now for these kids we're trying to explain, you know, that okay, you are trying to become a basketball player, but school is also very important, and you know.
You can't forget about it. You can't put all your chips in one pot.
Yes. Because you know, me and Marius, we are lucky, but not for everybody.
Not everybody, yeah.
Work out.
No, exactly.
Question? So,
From ITER online, any big aspirations looking towards the future? Any plans to be a coach?
We just talked about it.
great. So share with
I don't
us.
know. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe to help the kids start somewhere slow. If Yankee will give me a job, then we'll see.
Now the pressure's on.
Maybe.
That's great. Guys, what kind of advice would you give these young guys here that want to make the step up and kind of advance for the first team? What will be a big advice for you guys?
Just keep working. Keep working. Be concentrated what you're doing. You know, anything has to be improved, and they understand that, and all the organization and the coaches are trying to help them. But you have to be committed. This is very important.
I'm going to tell you guys a quick story before the second half starts, because we're staying in the same hotel as the kids, and after their first game that they won against INSEP, which, you know, INSEP's a great team. That was a big win. So I get into the lobby and I see everybody. I go up and I want to, you know, be boys with these guys. Like, yeah, oh, what's up, boys? Way to go, next one, whatever. This was them the whole time. Nobody cracked a smile. They gave me dap just kind of out of obligation. But they're so serious, man.
It's Lithuanian way.
Yeah.
Like no emotion.
I told you it's mentality.
I must have skipped a generation, man. I got Lithuanian blood in me, but it just skipped a generation because I was trying to loosen these guys up. And then the mental coach, they've got the mental coach here, and she just goes, "Excuse me, who are you?" And I was like, "Oh boy, I better get out of here."
Different time.
It is, man. It's nuts. It's nuts. But fellas,
All right, so I got another one for you from Anis. When did you realize that you wanted to be a pro?
I mean, my whole story, the road to the basketball wasn't like, you know, for some guys, they like late bloomers or whatever. I was always, in my generation, I was always the best in Lithuania. So it was natural, like if you keep like beating others, you think like, oh, I guess I will have as a profession basketball. So that's, like I said, from 12 years old, I was like, this is my thing. And I worked a little bit, and then it happened when it happened.
Fellas, I know this is a big moment for you guys. We don't want to take up too much of your time.
Thank you
The
for
second
watching
half
the
and
game.
stuff. Oh, hold on. Before you go, grab a piece of popcorn. Grab a piece of popcorn.
Grab a piece of popcorn. Everyone does it.
No, don't eat it. We're throwing it up in the air and catching it in your
It's like he's
mouth.
hungry. You can take it with you.
You ready?
Okay.
We toss it.
Yeah,
Toss it up.
in.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm back on track, baby. I'm back on
I'm a 2
track.
out of 3. I'm doing
Great job. Hey,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
man. I appreciate
Thank you.
you. Hey, good to see you, my man.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck.
Good luck, fellas.
You guys, I don't know about you, but I'm 2 out of 3 in this competition. How many do you have?
Can we get some butter on this or something?
One more water?
I need some water. Why is nobody here? I'm so hydrated. I think I'm the most hydrated person in Abu Dhabi right now, especially since I worked out today and somebody was snoozing because they went out last
I
night.
believe you're just. I did not go.
Well,
That's honestly
somebody was
like-
actually still awake when she came back home.
You were awake still?
I saw him when I came
was
back.
snoozing after
I was chatting in the lobby.
After
He was waiting for me, like like a dad waiting for his daughter when he comes
Actually,
home.
actually,
Where have you
your
been, young
dad kind
lady?
of said, make sure you wait up for her.
Make sure she's behaving herself. I will say though, yesterday after the broadcast, I mean it was
Yeah, it was tough.
2 games, 5 or 6 hours, non-stop. I got back to the hotel. I was wiped out. Wiped out.
I know. It was
But
tough.
we're back, baby. We got some rest. We got our beauty sleep. Shani got her
I'm
beauty
surprised you
sleep.
didn't pull a hamstring or something with you jumping around how you
I'm
work.
limber, man. I'm flexible. I'm not going to show that or my triceps.
I don't know, but okay. I don't know. Let's ask the people on YouTube what they want to see more. His triceps or his split. So ask it. I don't know. Guys, you have it.
Guys, that's up to you if you even want to answer that.
I'm sure I know the answer. They're going to say.
Oh, I like what
"Keep
Arnie
your-"
says. Arnie says, why no Doritos instead with beer, guys? Popcorn is for cinema. Well, I mean, it's just theater, but still, Doritos and beer.
Because Doritos aren't paying us. Give us some money, Doritos.
Yeah.
We got a sponsor. And it's Dog Premium.
Ooh, dog. Oh, nice.
All right, that was a great improv halftime segment right there.
We nailed it.
Couple of legends, Lithuanians who are involved in this game, kind of hand in hand. Two ex-players who played with the young teams.
All right, so where do we think this score ends at the end of the game? Are we going to be in the 90s or are we going to stick it in the 80s?
I think this is going to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's
I
going to
think it's
become
going
more
to slow down a
defensive
little
half.
bit.
Yeah.
All right, you guys think it's going to be defensive? Forget about it. 110 to 105.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm still sticking to my defensive strategy.
You know, that
Everything
wouldn't,
Dan said,
that wouldn't
I
even
said
be
the
the
opposite.
highest score of a final, of a championship game.
You got that on the top of your head?
123.
123, there you go. That was the record of all time, right?
Oh, wow.
That was the record of all time, and it was
We
in
were
the final.
close to it. No, yesterday with OTE.
We were. I think it was 130.
110, 130.
113
Hold on, let me get it.
113?
Let me check my notes. I prepared, guys. 113.
113.
113,
So 10
89.
points off.
And that OTE team beat this Zalgiris team. We
Yeah.
can now pull up over the big man off the glass, trying to bank it from the wing. Omar Karev gets the ball back, pump fake. He's driving, he's slashing, and that's going to be called on the floor. So wipe that bucket off the board. Leading scorer for Zalgiris is Milikauskis. Right behind him, Grunkish. But it's been the dynamic duo for Milan of Lonati and Swigo. Swigo on the ball right now. The big number 19. He's so long, he's so lanky.
So here are two stats from.
Karev.
Here are two stats from the that we didn't have on the score sheet. Fast break points 8-2 for Milan. Second chance points 9-2 for Zalgiris.
Wow.
So even though actually Milan seemed to be dominating the boards for a while, it was actually Milan. It was actually Kaunas who had the second chance points.
Kudu's kind of the man in the middle who's got a big responsibility keeping Swigo quiet. How long will it take him and Lonati to get back on the board? Remember, Milan went on a little bit of a drought in Milikauskis.
That's the nicest play so far in the game.
Up, under, side to side,
That's
dancing
the nicest one I've seen
around,
in this game.
doing the mambo number 5.
A little bit of sauna in my life, a little bit of Erica by my life, a little bit of potato is all I need.
A little bit of NextGen EuroLeague.
Yeah.
Thank you, my man. Hold on. Nope. Flashing to the wing is Cortellino. Directing traffic. Garavaglia, who had a slow first half, looking to get back into the game over the top. Tipped it back with a volleyball set. But nothing came from it. Now Buica, kick out, 3-ball. Couldn't get the roll. That was Bulanovis.
I think Milan hasn't scored yet, right? Since the beginning of the halftime.
Well, let's get,
Not yet.
where'd my stats go?
51-49 was halftime score.
Where'd my stats go?
Not here?
Here.
Did Paulius take it? Paulius!
I haven't seen you jumping off your couch yet today.
I know, because we've been having so many great guests, but don't worry, there's time.
I want to see that.
Still looking for their first bucket. No, they have scored. One point.
No, Milan hasn't.
Oh,
I think.
Milan.
Scored. It was 51-49.
You're right. Excuse me.
It's okay.
Good thing somebody's on top of it.
Yeah.
And
you
it's
know.
not Dana
One of us
Lucas,
has
it's
to.
Dave Hine and Shani Black. Bit of a tie up with 7:46 to go in this third quarter, and I think we're already seeing defense starting to step up here. So my prediction of 110 to 105
Yeah, it's going to
is
the grave.
going to be difficult unless we go to 4 overtimes.
That'd be a long.
I don't know. We still have Final
Afternoon.
Four game.
Yeah,
You
I
just have pregame today for.
Said Chato running the show.
Shani, no, you're staying here. 4 overtimes. You're staying here with us.
Oh, that was a great
my
bit of
God.
defending, and
I'll stay with you
Lonati.
as much as you want. You're my peeps, all right? You guys are my peeps.
I know you want to
That's it.
stay with us as long as you want before you got to go home tomorrow. We all got to go home and go our separate ways.
That's really sad, to be honest. But we're gonna do it again next year, I'm sure.
I know.
So as Farhan asks, yes, this is the final. This is the big game. This is the championship game. We're going to find out who's going to hoist the trophy for the 22nd time. Anybody have questions? Go for it. Ask in the comments.
Kurups, Buica, quick trigger from the wing. He'll get his own rebound. Another offensive rebound for Zalgiris. They had 6 in the first half, opposed to Milan's 1. Trying to get it again. Kurups. Well, Zalgiris, they don't have the size advantage because right now they are currently dominating the offensive rebounding end. Garavaglia forcing the issue. Buica running the break, trying to get back in defense on transition, but right now it's an open look for Bulanovic. 6-point lead. Zalgiris have taken their double-digit deficit and built up a lead here in this third quarter. Corner 3 down low, and yeah, Bulanovic knew that was trouble. Just pulled him back by the belt.
Yeah, it's like, whoop. I saw that.
Sligo looks gassed. Sligo looks like he's sucking wind right now.
They don't have any replacement for him.
Well, he's got 16-25 until the end of this game, and they might need him for each and every second of that last stretch. Oh, splitting the defense. That was a tough shot there from Lonati, hitting the deck. This is NextGen Championship basketball.
They're hustling.
Throw your body on the line. You got the whole summer to rest, recover.
It'll be a 4-minute scoring drought to start the second half. No points in the first 4 minutes. 8-0 run.
Wow. I mean,
Milan has to find a way
right now
to
for
make a basket.
Zalgiris to take full control of this game. And you talk about the scoring drought, you hope that your 2 stars who were showing out in the first half can come up. And before we talked about who else is going to step up for Milan. They they've got the players to do it. Zalgiris looking for their third.
The very first champion,
Third trophy.
2003 and 2007.
Splitting the two, Zalgiris. It's a 7-point lead for the Lithuanians. The crowd is as loud as they've been all game long. Beautiful little play set up right there. Slipping back door, Garavaglia couldn't get the roll. It was a nice look from Cortellino. Kurucs. Nikolauskas crossing over, dishing it back, pick and pop down bodies. Rattled out. Down to the
Zalgiris is not
baseline.
letting them breathe.
Up top, Swigo couldn't get there, and that might just be those tired legs.
How do you, yeah, that might be your tired legs, exactly. I was going to say, how do you overthrow a 220 guy, but.
Yep, that's their magic. That's what
Will
they
he
do.
get any break? Nikolauskas, he's, ooh. Well, Swigo could get that with it. Swigo could go get that flat-footed. I couldn't go get it, though.
And Dane, we were talking about it also yesterday. It looks like they've had no problems recovering from that big loss to OTE. Was a
physical.
You don't want to say meaningless game, but they already knew that they were in the championship game. A dress rehearsal that didn't go that well.
You asked me if I could get that ball. I told you yesterday I can't jump over a quarter.
That's true. But you can do a split.
You can do a split.
And you can flex.
And I got tries. Did all kinds of tries.
Did we get an answer for that, by the way?
No, nobody.
5 minutes into this third quarter, Milan still looking for their first bucket. It could come right here after the Lanati steal and slam.
Nice way to create a first bucket and a half.
Yep, 5 minutes.
Finally,
when
5
your
minutes.
jumpers aren't working, get a steal, get a dunk.
I just imagine you trying to do it like flopping all over your
So
face.
think about it. You went 5 minutes without a basket to start, and you were only down by.
Oh, Kudos answers back with an alley-oop. I got the hammer. You just gotta give me the nail. Swigo off the mark, too long on the baseline jumper. 7 minutes left in this, 4 minutes left, excuse me, in this third quarter.
So 25 minutes roughly have been played, and we have 3 players from Milan with at least 21 minutes played.
Wow, a lot of minutes. We talked about depth being a factor in this game. Grunkus dribbles into a little bit of traffic and makes a U-turn in the lane. Baseline, Grunkus still with it. A lot of dribbling from the point guard. He'll take it on his own.
Oh.
Step back three, no good. Swigo came out and defended the perimeter. It'll stay with Zalgiris. Another offensive rebound. They continue to tally up. Emporio, Armani Milan, they've got to get a little tougher on the defensive end, on the rebounding end, or else. Oh, that's a great move. Kudos! Kudos says, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Woo!
I don't know, guys. Seems like Zalgiris is wanting it more. Thank you.
Wow.
Shout out to
this.
Dom, our
Beautiful.
producer. Give it up to him, Dom.
Dom, our main man,
Sharing
our
us.
boss, our producer, our
Everything.
director, the leading man, behind the scenes, hooking us up with our new stat sheet sponsor. Where's my water?
Next
Milan
creare
right now.
vantaggi. Se vogliamo mettere la palla vicino al ferro,
What is
deve essere
Coach
perché abbiamo
Michele
creato un
Catalano
vantaggio
trying to
fisico.
tell his
Se fate le cose due all'ora, vi passate la palla e date tempo a loro di rientrare. Attacchiamo con Gini contro lui.
You know, I think probably a little bit also is just give them a rest. You know, because you have a 7-man rotation. That's all you're doing right now, and so you give them a rest. And that just actually be interesting to see who comes out, who maybe sits on the bench now for them, for Milan, because and everybody's coming out. So wow, you know,
When he's biting,
this is a talent.
no.
It's free food, man. I don't miss that.
When he's by himself, no pressure, he nails it. When the pressure is on, he can handle it. You know?
I crushed it with
You 0 for 2.
0 for 2. Man,
That's
I
why
only
you do what
tried
you do,
twice.
Dave. And you know.
it's a good thing forks and knives exist, or else you'd starve to death.
Or fingers that you can actually.
Buried feeder.
Skip pass on the wing, too short, rebound. A
This is a
chance
great
for
play.
Guglielmo Yusuf, and he's gonna go to the line.
Let's see that.
Just maybe.
Statue.
Maybe, just maybe. Oh, the stat sheet presented by Uludağ Premium Water. Third quarter's coming up.
They should
that one.
they should give you
That's
sponsorship money for all this branding you do for them.
To the line.
To the line.
I've talked to people named Guglielmo before, and they said, just call me Willie. So we're
Willie.
gonna call
That
him
was
Willie.
that was their first
Really?
3-point attempt of the second half. That one from the wing.
I mean, they've been
They were
trying to
5 of 10, and now they're 5 of 11.
Bulanovic, it seems like they're just getting open look after open look, and most of the time, they're making it rain.
So a 20-point
It's
swing.
rain. There's a song, Purple Rain.
Milano needs some stops, but more importantly, they need a bucket. Lonati, step
finally.
back, and oh, that's beautiful stuff. Chato, excuse me.
I mean, they're making buckets, but they need stops, Milan. It's not, only that they make the buckets.
How do you stop this team that looks like it's just rolling right now on the offensive end?
Very
And
challenging.
getting to the bucket as well, because early in that first quarter, Milan only went to the line twice. They've done it a couple times since then. But Zalgiris continuing to pressure the rack, continuing to put a little bit of precarious situation for these defenders, and frustration setting in right there, as you can see from Yusuf.
It was actually a 12-point lead. It was 40-28, and so it was a 22-point swing
Wow.
so far in this game.
Ooh, Grunkis.
The comeback kids.
He's at the line, right?
Zalgiris, the comeback kids.
In double digits. 4 different Zalgiris players have double digits. We talked about it. Who's going to spread it out more? Milano Zalgiris, and right now it's the Lithuanians. 11 points, 11-point lead, 9-point lead, excuse me. Man, my math has been so bad this weekend.
Don't ask me to do any math, because I would fail.
Here's a chance, Garavaglia, and if Milan are gonna come back into this game, they need their star to be their star.
Definitely.
Look at that, 3 men right down the lane, and that's gonna open up Bulanovas again. He just hit one, but that one in and out. Another offensive board, loose. Garavaglia snags it. Omar. Ooh, he wanted that one. It was maybe not the best shot for Milano. Coach Catalani might have thought, oh, no way.
Oh, wow.
A lot of contact on that alley-oop try. Kuduks scraping himself up off the hardwood. And now wide open in the corner, Sechato. Yusuf got bumped with an elbow by Zalgiris. Have a look at Coach Contra, vicious.
Man, I'm just looking at Zalgiris' coach. He's going at it. Like, both of them. I mean, it's crazy. Well,
I mean,
Sharas,
we're gonna, exactly.
he's like the example for all of them, I guess. Sharas, Jasikevičius.
Your dad was pretty calm, pretty collected.
Not
Most
always.
of the time.
Yeah, but
Most
he
of the
could
time.
like lash out sometimes and like lose his
At home?
fizzle.
At home? Could he-
No, home never.
Never?
Always calm, like very,
What about
conserved.
when like he caught you coming back late at night like Dave did last night?
That's a good question. I mean, he was not much home, so not.
The right answer there is no. That was never me. I never did that. But no, you just.
I'm not gonna lie to her. I'm not gonna lie to our fans.
Hey, Milano is just starting to crawl back into this game a little bit. Well, I don't adopt that same policy. Sorry, fans. All of a sudden, Zalgiris starting to miss shots they were making earlier in that second half. Grunkus now, pump fake, drives, shielding off, kick out, corner three.
Listen.
That one goes, and he just looked back at the defender, Milakowskis. Oh, with a little sass to it.
17 points, 3 3-pointers.
Zalgiris is.
Carroll.
Whoa.
Whistle goes, and it's an offensive foul. Grunkus just got one right in the kiss.
When I've been talking, when I've been managing the comments over this weekend, and guys ask, who are the best players for Žalgiris?
Yeah.
The Lithuanians always chime in, hey, don't sleep on Grunkus, here number 55, you see it, hard as nails, great shooter,
And in the first two wins, it was different people coming in big times of the game. Mikalauskis, kick out. This is a chance for Gonzalez. Vulanovic, pull up from the free throw line. Swigo dragging that rebound down. Yusuf working one-on-one. Vulanovic taking him to the rack and laying it up with a little beso off the crystal. How do you say? You speak Italian, right?
What?
Kiss in Italian.
Kids?
Yeah. Wait, dime quando tu era...
No.
No, hold on.
No. Where is Tommaso to help us with this one?
Esperando mi bacerai? No, bacerai?
I don't think.
Forget about it.
Never
Comments,
mind.
where are you guys at? Comments, tell us how to say
Comments,
kiss
yeah.
in Italian.
Kids.
And Lithuanian.
Kiss?
Yeah, kiss.
Gotta look it up too.
Dimmi quando tu verai.
Bace?
Baci.
Okay.
Baci.
Something like that?
Baci. Like you mean? Okay, I didn't hear. You said kiss, like kisses. I thought you said kids. Yes, it's baci. You know, there's the famous chocolate, the Italian chocolate, baci.
Our new sponsor?
We don't have it here. We're in Abu Dhabi. But yeah, that's a really good chocolate, to be honest. Great chocolate, baci. If you need a presenter, I'm here. Just saying.
I'm the Lithuanian. Baikai. Man, we got that real quick. Bambino, the Bambini.
Bambino.
Ciao ragazzi, ciao, grazie,
Ciao, come
grazie.
va? Bene,
Grazie.
Oh my God, the Italian
You
language.
guys are listening, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Hey,
you.
boss, they're listening.
Baikai in Lithuania, yep.
10
Love you.
seconds to go.
Thanks, mister.
5-point game. Oh, that's Grunkus. Hang
Whoa.
it. No good. Too strong.
WTV.
Still loose.
Yes,
The
everybody,
block.
thanks.
And that will not count, even if it had gone in. We thought this game would slide away from Milan. A couple big buckets laid on. Donati got back involved. Swigo's still stuck at 17 points, but it was Yusuf. Went to a line a couple times, got to driving, and really got himself back into this game. Is he going to be the one? Garavaglia is stuck on 8 points. Big story in the fourth quarter.
You have to imagine, big-time players shine in big-time moments.
Time to shine.
Guica did it. Guica has done it in other games, and now this is his time where he's going to have to say
4 points for Guica.
4 points for Guica. So, but then you say you're going to have your other guys step up.
Exactly.
So the matchup that we've had, Those are both two pretty good defenders too, and they're canceling each other out scoring-wise. So here we go. This is the last 10 minutes of the
Let's see who's
season.
gonna shine out.
Last 10 minutes of the season, boys and
Who's
girls.
nervous?
Ladies and gents.
Who's
Listen,
nervous?
this is the time. This is it, guys. Last quarter, fourth quarter mentality. We'll see who wants it more, who has more desire, who wants to hustle more.
Can we just take this
is
little
it.
break here to say thanks to everybody who's tuned in
Yeah,
the last
of course.
couple
We
days?
haven't done that so much.
This has been so much fun for us.
Yes.
I think we've been so privileged. Obviously, this is a different kind of aspect of covering Next Gen from you. Hopefully, you're having fun too, bringing you away from your normal duties.
It's great to have your guys' energy here. No, seriously, because usually I'm kind of here on my own, and to have a chance for other people to see it, that's all. It's really kind of what I'm all about anyhow. You know, kind of share the love of youth basketball, and to have you guys be so enthusiastic about it is really cool to see. And
Likewise.
and now
I
you see
learned-
that why it's easy for all these people. You know, this tournament has grown more and more, and you know why people from so many different countries are following it. You're seeing it. So
It's infectious, man.
thank
I've been
you
infected.
for
You've been infected.
showing so much
Definitely.
emotion.
Man, we couldn't be any happier to be along with you for the ride. I got it. Sorry,
Nobody knows.
He's
Yes,
been
this
waiting
is
for
the
this.
final of the Adidas Next Generation
30
tournament.
minutes.
I am not sure if
Guys,
Zalgiris,
last quarter,
if
pressure is
the
on. Let's go.
Lithuanian Youth League is complete. I would imagine so. I know that the under-19 Italian League is over. Somebody asked if this is the final of the U18 season. Definitely for this competition, yes.
Oh, 64-69. That looks like an NFL
Oh,
play right
that's a
there as
foul.
he dove to the ground,
That's a
just
foul
trying
right
to
there.
keep possession, and a foul from behind on Grunkis. The smallest guy on the court is having a huge impact in the second half.
Size doesn't matter. It's the heart, baby.
It's the heart. It's all about the heart. And these guys, hearts and souls on the line. Their bodies are on the line as well. The bumps and bruises will disappear, but championship
don't care about
glory,
that,
man,
believe me.
that lasts forever. You talk about Marius Grigonis. He lost 3 finals. He's still kind of, you can see him. It's still
It stays with you. Stays with you forever.
Vulanovis, he has been really one of the stars of the show. Some guys, they were made for the moment.
Right.
Vulanovis was made for the moment. Oh
my God, the guy-
Vargas. Here goes Zalgiris.
Some guy went down over there.
He was almost going rim to rim, rack to rack. And now, presenting
Presented
this
by.
stats segment, third quarter stats segment, brought to us by Chick-fil-A Protein Wafers Dessert, chocolate nut, milk chocolate.
No sugar added, 20%
You need to get
fiber.
some percentage for all this advertising you're doing, for real. Some commission.
Back to a 10-point lead. Oh, that's a beautiful slip pass
Oh, he
off the
shouldn't-
screen.
okay.
Swigo laying it up with a soft touch on the baby hook. 19 points was his first points in the second half. He's got to get going too.
Well, I think Garavaglia has to get going even more. And you saw that. They know they're going to, you know he's going to try to drive to the basket, and a great block there, you know. So
Very few subs being made by Milan right now.
they don't have the personnel.
They're riding their ponies to the finish line.
Yeah, this is what it's all about.
Dave, what exactly Milan has to do, you think, in order to kind of change the momentum and, I don't know, win this game?
They need to hit a couple threes for sure to get that sort of,
Oh, Bleeker called for an
to
offensive
be able
foul.
to not let them collapse, you know, on the drive. So they have to be honest and you know, are they still on? Let me see the stats really quick. I think they had.
You're talking about free throws? What are you talking
So
about?
they did not hit a three-pointer in the third quarter.
Three-pointer.
But then, well, they got to stop thanks to an offensive foul that was called on Buica. Good defending out on the perimeter. This is a chance. Chechato Oswego out of position a little bit. Garavaglia with a mismatch. Fader on the baseline, and he gets the roll.
That's a tough one.
Diego. Is it Diego time?
He's going to keep shooting. You know he's going to keep shooting. His coach is going to tell him, hey, don't stop. Play your game. Buika.
And at the other end, is it Dovididas time?
Buika driving. Buika looking for some space. Kicking out. Extra pass. Bulanovis off his knee. Was there a foul?
A foul?
Yes, there was.
Looks like they called a foul.
It was a foul.
Coach Catalani was right in the referee's ear as soon as that whistle was blown. Two-possession game only. It seemed like since Zalgiris got the lead, they've been in control, but they haven't been able to land that knockout blow so far. Credit Milan, credit the guys who are kind of digging deep down for as much as they can get out of the gas tank right now because they're on E.
I mean, there's no second chance. You gotta, bring it all you got in this last 7 minutes and a half.
Bulanovas knocks both home, and this game could be determined on the free throw line in youth basketball. In this next-gen tournament, so often games come down to those free throws, and these are young kids. That pressure is seen at the charity stripe. There's a triple from Milan. Finally, it's
That's the first of the second half, yeah.
Garavaglia saw his baseline jumper go, and then that three ball, he's starting to get rolling. That's what he needs to see. That's what Milan needs to see. Oh, that's stuffed as Milikauskis tried to swipe it over. Was it Garavaglia on the block, too?
I think it's a kill, right? Isn't that what it's called in basketball, where you three stops on defense and you score on each time?
I know 3 strikes in bowling is a turkey. Is it turkey?
3 strikes and you're out in baseball.
Yeah, 3 is right.
But I think it's a kill is what they say, is that if you get 3 stops defensively and score, that's so you'll have teams that are down by like 13, 14. They'll say, look, guys, we need 3 kills the rest of the game to get it back into it.
Steal.
We're getting close here.
They need to stop here, that's for sure.
Taught me something. I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, the foul's starting to pile up a little bit for Milan, and you don't want that, especially too early in the fourth quarter.
And without the depth.
And without the depth, and you
that's
send
dangerous.
the other team to the line to get easy points. Those are cheap points you give away, and already 3 team fouls. So 7 minutes to go here in this next-gen championship. A 2-time champ looking to take down a team looking for their first title in the next gen.
And the first title for an Italian club.
That's impressive.
We're doing it for Italia. Or Lietuva, who's going to win?
To bring some
Monquiz, yes, this is the grand finale. This everything who wins. Whoever wins this game is the next gen EuroLeague champion for the 2024-2025 season.
We got dumped down. That was kicked out, but another turnover, and it's getting sloppy for Zalgiris. Very out of character for them, especially in the second half. Garavaglia passed it up.
Down.
This time it's Sergio. He wanted it. He gets it, and we got a 2-point game.
And if you remember, I said 5 threes will hit it.
You said 5 threes?
5 threes?
Man.
Oh yeah, you told us in the beginning of the game. I remember that.
You've only been getting better as this weekend has gone on.
That first day I wanted to rip up my expert card.
I think you did, but
you're balancing
it
out
together for you.
Yep.
We got you, Dave.
But you asked, you're gonna need to hit threes. You know,
No, you gotta hit threes. You can't just win it off, but I am gonna have a little snack because I need to fuel up.
Yeah, you need to fuel up for the last 6.5 minutes. You need that energy.
No, don't sleep on Donati. Exactly. Don't sleep on Donati.
Yeah, Quicker receive the ball. Yes.
When did you start?
After the screen.
My first next gen, actually, Gorgonis. Oh, no. Yeah, Grigonis mentioned it. It was the first time I experienced it was when Dario Saric had a triple-double, and it was the Barcelona championship game. And that was Zalgiris. No. He was. That was, but that in Barcelona.
In Barcelona.
In Barcelona, that was the
2000 and what did you say, Seb? No. Oh God. Too many next gen tournaments.
Hey, these are good, huh?
It would have been 11-12.
11-12.
11-12. And that was the first one, and I've been doing these now since. And when was the Final Four in London? 13.
London.
13, and then sort of the next season after that.
Yeah, right. Can't lie to your people, Dane.
Oh, another bad giveaway by Buica. That was an awfully ambitious pass along the baseline. And the wheels might just be starting to fall off for Zalgiris. They've got to tighten the screws here in the final 6-18 of this next-gen championship.
Pressure.
Grunquist trying to plead his case. I think we had a pretty good look at it right here. It's going to stay with Milano. Right in front of the president. Well, no, I think I always get confused. But Coach Yankunis is over there watching his boys. Is Giorgio Armani here? Swigo, no good. On the reverse, and Buica took a shot right to the nose.
Oh, God. That might...
If you've ever taken a shot to the nose, you know you tear up. I mean, you might not be crying, but you tear up.
My nephew bumped his head into my nose, and they started bleeding and crying. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, the nose is so sensitive.
But every time somebody hits me in the nose, I'm like, I'm not crying, okay?
Yeah, you're not crying.
I'm not crying.
Yeah, but then I start crying because, you know, they're just like, you're crying. Okay, I'm just crying. I'm going to cry.
Water for you, sir.
Oh, thanks, my man.
You know, Dom is great. We love you, Dom.
Shout out to Dominic for providing us with the goods.
By the way, if you
and
don't want to watch...
And the rest of the team as well.
If you want to watch the final minutes of the game in a more traditional way, you can always press that link at the top of the comments to go and watch.
It's pinned at the top of the comments, exactly.
Top of the comments, right? Yeah. But I mean,
Buica saw lane, hesitated, couldn't get the bucket to go with Swigo crashing down, and 5:30 now on the clock. Milano, they lost their double-digit lead, but they've got a chance to claw back into the ascendancy. Swigo, second team foul for Zalgiris in this fourth quarter. Not much foul trouble for either team, really. Well, no, Cortellino and Yusuf, they've both got 4 fouls. But you got to think it's going to be the starters that are going to hang on for the rest of the way for both of these sides.
Zalgiris with just 2 free throws in the last 3 minutes.
Sinchato, runner, off balance, no good, still loose, and it will stay with Milano.
It's a weird call.
Oh, Garavaglia just looked us all in the eyes. He's locked in right now. He might be the difference maker, and it was just off that look. Let's see him right here. What can he do? He's looking for Swigo. Flashing to the post. They tried to play the high-low game.
You can't make these mistakes.
Buica trying to squeeze a couple of free throws, 3 free throws from the referee. That's going to be on the floor, I believe. No, it's 15 fouls. So Buica going to the line to shoot a couple.
He showed 3.
Well,
What?
if they give 3 free throws there, he learned that from all the point
Yeah, you free
guards.
throw. No. Yeah?
Because it's the 15 fouls.
Oh,
so,
it's the 5th foul.
yeah,
Over the limit.
so
Okay, yeah, got it.
Zalgiris are in the bonus.
Is it 2 or is
Yeah,
it
over
3?
the limit.
I think
okay.
it's 2.
Oh, yeah. Think so too?
Ooh, Buica started 0 for 5 in the game against Madrid, I think. Ended 2 for 7. And some big ones down the stretch. But from the free throw line, Zalgiris' best player, you might say, has struggled this tournament.
What's the percentage today?
Well, he hits that one, splits the two at the line. 7 points for
60
Buika.
still.
3-point lead. Less than 5 to go in the quarter. We are deciding a champion. We are handing out a trophy here. Caravaglia spinning, fading, no good. Left it short. Buika with a big rebound. When you're not scoring, you need to do everything else, and Buika's doing that right now. Foul call.
Unsportsmanlike there.
Unsportsmanlike call, and
that is a very
that's pretty bad for Milan, to be honest.
Call right there, or foul right there from Caravaglia, just maybe a rush of blood to the head.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is an unsportsman foul in this time of the
You're
game.
fighting so hard to even up.
Pushed it right in the back. Pushed him away right in the back.
Just send him.
Yep.
Zalgiris ideally would take advantage of this with a couple made free throws, but Kurucs right there missed the first one. They will get the ball back regardless. Kurucs gets the second one, and he's got 12 points on the afternoon here from Abu Dhabi in this championship game. Next Gen. Is this the 25th edition of Next Gen 2, or are we a little older than the EuroLeague?
This is the 23rd season, 22nd finals. We missed one with COVID.
Zalgiris with a short dribble, kick out. Kurucs! 4-point possession for Kurucs.
5-point possession. Oh, I don't know, he missed the first one.
All of a sudden, a 7-point lead for the Lithuanians. Step back, fourth shot, rebound. Zalgiris. Buika coming up the court, and he's going to slow things down.
I'm stressed right now.
Breathe, girl, breathe. Deep breaths. Grunkiss lost
Oh
it.
my
Here
God.
come Milan.
Might have heard me.
Running the break all by himself and gliding, soaring. Spread your wings and fly
Massive
away.
score, because if they score at the other end, it's 9 points. Down to 5. Milan's got to dig deep.
Dave, what is it about these championship games that always go down to the wire, man?
It's
Last
the
year,
championship, man. It's all the marbles. It's the trophy. Everybody
another
wants that. That's
offensive
why.
board. Zalgiris spinning, faking, baby hook, no good. Who did go off last? Milano, and it's going
Shockers.
to be an inbound underneath the basket.
Look how tired these Milan players are, man. Everybody's hunched over.
I see a lot of Italian fans, I see a lot of Lithuanian fans, but a lot of fans are just neutrals here, and they just came for a good game. It's exactly what they're getting right now! Buika! Nice roll from the top of the key, and then he sticks the celly.
This might be it, guys. I'm telling you. This might be it.
Buika right there.
Let's shout out for the
we
DJ
talked
again.
about him. He had a tough start to the game, and you called it. Doesn't always start the best, but he's a finisher.
A finisher, exactly. You know, great players, they come up with big when it matters most, and that's exactly what Buika's doing at the one end. You guys are dancing.
I'm pumped up, man.
Caravaglia at the other end.
Me too.
Hasn't been able to do it.
Dave, let's see your moves, my man. Let's see your moves.
Oh, come on, Dave. We want to see them. Hey!
Oh, Dave, get it, baby. Get funky.
The old uncle is dancing.
We're hyped up now, guys. Let's go.
For those who might not want to watch us, I don't know why, but if you don't want to watch us, there is the link to the traditional Tim Long and the great new coach of the Next Gen. Dos Balbaya is doing color commentary, so the link is at the top, pinned at the top of the comments. So if you do want to go over and watch that.
MVP. Where are they shouting? MVP.
Zalgiris.
Zalgiris? Oh, that was MVP.
It does work that too, though, huh?
I need to work on my Lithuanian accent.
3 minutes. Got to dig really deep right now. if you're Milan.
Canavaglia needs it, left it short. Swigo's there, rebound. That's what he's down there for, clearing everybody
Clear
out.
everything.
That's the one area actually that they do have the size advantage. It's a massive man, 220. In case you haven't heard before.
Wow, it's super impressive.
Massive.
Buica high-low game. They sniffed it out, Milan did, but it's still with Zalgiris only for a second. Another turnover late in the game. Milan, they need stops. They just got one right there. What can they do for this possession?
Listen.
They need a kill. If anybody out there in the comments know the exact definition of a kill, please go ahead and put it in there.
Of a kill?
With the three defensive stops and scoring at the other end. What the exact distinction is. I know it's three defensive stops in a row, but I don't know if you have to score as well.
Canavaglia on the floor. He was looking for an and one, but
I was watching one of these mic'd up.
A Podcourt? No, we're the first one to do that.
I was watching
Mic'd up?
Yeah, some YouTube video, and they mentioned the kill, and they were talking about it. And that's the first time I ever heard about it either.
Get him! Spot him up!
There you go, man.
Got the lead in.
3 point.
84-81. Milano trailing. Can they pull back to even take the lead after trailing by double digits here in this second half? It's gone back and forth. Buica driving. Buica all over him. Defenders and a foul called. Buica might have landed a little strangely on that right hand. He's looking at it, shaking things off.
It's all to the line from now on.
Buica going to the line where he has struggled.
Yeah, it's over the limit.
18 years since Zalgiris' last title.
18 years. Who was
Isn't that
part
right?
of that?
2000,
who was part of that
2007?
team? Who was part of that team? Like
The guy we had on the couch yesterday.
We gotta start this the live right here, right?
The live.
Get your live going, because it's game time. It's championship time right now. Buica at the line. Dave, you all right?
Yeah.
There we
Getting
go.
notes.
Oh, getting those notes, man. This is what we prepare for all weekend, all season long. Techato again. He hit one earlier. Can't get that one to go from the top of the horn.
Oh, spill the popcorn. Crap.
Rebound, controlling.
Everything is a mess. Everything
Buica
is a mess.
slowing things down. 90 seconds to go. 5-point lead protected by Zalgiris. They can add to it here. They've got the star of the show with the ball in his hands. Step back, way off the mark. Kuroks, last one to touch it. It's staying. It's going to be with Milano.
Milan to come back.
Milano gets a big.
Kuros is saying to Buica, man, give it up, give it up. Move the ball, move the ball.
It was a little individual right there, wasn't it?
Yep. 2 possessions. 70 seconds.
Milan.
They got to make a basket here. They have
need
to.
a bucket. You're exactly right, Shani. Yusuf, he was hot in the third quarter. Reverse off the glass. Couldn't get it. Great box out. Milakowskis. Buica says, calm down, coach. I got it. Calm down, coach. I got this.
I got this.
Show us something. Dovidas.
Let's go. Kill it. Kill this game. Look at the Zalgiris fan. That's amazing.
Extend. Milan need a stop. Buica stepping back outside the lane. Swigo, big stop right there.
Gotta make a fast
defensively. One. Yusuf, pump fake. Yusuf, pull up. Yusuf left it short. Rebound by Dovaris. That was loose for a moment. I think you got to start fouling here, don't you? You got to start fouling. What are they waiting for? Yusuf finally figures it out, but that's his 5th foul. He has been sent his marching orders with 19.8 to go. Wow. This is where we talk about rebounding matters here.
And converting. Having the legs, the jumper. You know, if you're able to go 8 or 9 men deep and not 7 man, you're going to have a chance to get a couple minutes break.
This is it, guys. This is it.
That would have been huge. If he had been able to hit both, it would have been a 3-possession game.
I mean, yeah.
Got to score quick if you're Milan.
Well, it wasn't as high score as Dane thought.
All right. Relax. Splitting the 2 from the line, Milakowskis. That is 18 points
All right,
for
so what do you think
Milakowskis.
they're going to try to do now?
You have to go
Milan.
for 3.
Yeah, I mean,
It's 2 threes.
yeah.
Just 2 threes, right?
And you have to take it really fast because,
Trap. And trap afterwards. If
well,
you make
yeah,
it.
you have to take it really fast because if you miss, that you can get up another 3 right away and trap immediately. Yeah.
This is not just the play for right now.
Try
this
to
is
steal
the
the
defensive
inbounds.
play that they're talking about in the timeout, where we set this play up, boom, 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 great, perfect. Let's get it, let's make it. But defensively, we need to be like white on rice, like white on popcorn. Is Shawnee getting some fans, some fan
Bye,
love
guys.
right now? Watch
I'm
it, Mike.
Oh, it's okay.
You guys meet. You should meet.
Hi. Neymar.
All right, Dane, who takes it? Who takes the 3?
Gadavaglia wants it. Look at him in the corner. Look at him on the right in the spotlight right now. Gadavaglia is going to want it. Lonati, who had 19 in the first half, 26 right now.
I think you got to. Your best shooter, 56% 3-pointers was Lanati. You got to give him the first chance, I think.
19.8. Milan
Villanova is on
need
him.
a bucket here in the next few seconds. Senchato, pull up, way off the mark. Zalgiris erupts behind the bench. All the fans that have traveled so far are sniffing a third title.
That's it.
Well, Wika, they got a foul now. What? They're gonna. Gadavaglia's got a foul. Are they just gonna? Trap coming. Mikalauskis.
Look at
Look at the bench over here. Look at the bench over here. They're winning by 6 with 3.3 to go, and they can sniff it. They can smell it.
They know it's
They
there.
can feel it.
It's done.
Wow.
It's done. It's over.
I mean, I can only imagine like what they're experiencing right now, the thrill.
18 years of waiting.
It's like, oh, it's just want to like burst it all out.
Mikalauskis icing this game from the free throw line, and you wouldn't have it any other way. 19 points. Now we start to talk about the MVP conversation. I mean,
Yep, the MVP.
knocks them both down, and the drought is over in Kaunas. For the first time since 2007, Zalgiris lifting the NextGen trophy. The celebration, the jubilation, and it's Lithuania back on top at the youth basketball level. We got a special guest in the house.
Yeah, let's go.
And it's Coach Scariolo, man.
Hello,
Coach,
Coach, how are you? Nice to meet you.
thanks so much for joining us. I mean, you just saw another example of why this tournament is so great. It seems like all these championships, they go down to the final whistle, the final buzzer.
That was an amazing final, especially first half was extremely high level, but overall the game was beautiful. Many outstanding plays, many very promising players. I was impressed by the shooting ability overall of the two teams. I mean, not common that at this stage of their development they can shoot the ball that well. Couple of super high-level prospects. So I always enjoy the NextGen tournament. This final probably has been one of the best games I had a chance to watch in the last few years.
Yeah.
As the national team coach for Spain, I mean, you're very involved with everything coming up, aren't you? I mean, it's kind of one of the prerequisites of the job.
Well, honestly, as a Spanish national team, main national team coach, I cannot say that I'm come out super happy about what I've seen in the tournament. Hopefully, you want to see Spanish players starring or at least having a big role at playing time. You know, a few of them had it, but
we did it! Come on, boys! Sit down, come on. We want to talk to you too, huh?
congrats.
No,
Congratulations.
Boys, congratulations. Hey,
Wow.
if you want to go
What a
celebrate,
joy,
go
what a
celebrate.
thrill.
But how you feeling right now?
Amazing, amazing.
Man, 2007 was the last one. Were you guys even born back then?
Exactly that year,
Yeah, exactly that year. You guys have brought the title back to Lithuanian basketball, man. You guys are going to be heroes when you go back.
We got to celebrate for a little bit, but then going back to work.
You're going back to work, but celebrate a little bit, man. I remember I saw you guys in the lobby of the hotel. I tried to dap y'all up. I tried to do everything with y'all. Y'all didn't even crack a smile. Y'all were so serious. Y'all were so focused. What's the mentality been like all season, all weekend?
Yeah, so we're just Lithuanians. We don't have a lot of sun, you know. That's why we don't smile that much.
Well, come to Madrid, hang out with me for a little bit. We'll show you some sun. Go celebrate. Man, these kids, are you kidding me? That was great.
Passion of the game, really.
Man.
Coach, I've seen you hanging out here all week long. Was that your prediction? You saw Zalgiris winning this championship title?
I cannot say that I am such as a big expert of international youth activity to be able to make predictions like who's going to be in the five, because I mean I know many of these players, obviously most of these players. I had a chance to watch Milano games a few times during this season. I love how they play. I love how they have been developing players during the last 3 or 4 years. Actually, this group grew up together in the last few years, and I love the fact that all of them are from Milan area. Like most of people from Zalgiris, both the players from Zalgiris are from there. Well, all of them are Lithuanian. So that's my opinion. It is really relevant that they work a lot on what they have in their territory, and they didn't need too much of an international recruitment to put up such as a good and very well basketball playing competitive teams.
Who said Lithuanians can't have fun, man? Look at these guys. They finally get to let loose a little bit, man.
After a long
and it's
season.
so good to see. But what did he say? He said, we're going to celebrate for a little bit, but then it's back to work.
The next
That's
day.
the attitude as a coach you love to hear.
This is what they did. Probably these guys finished their let's say, youth stage career. Maybe their new challenges are coming up, are facing. And most of them are what I heard, are committed to college. Some of them will make a jump to the main team. So good luck to all of them, and we'll be following up close the next years.
As the national...
Coach, who are some of the guys that you've been here watching games? Who are some of the guys that have really caught your eyes?
Well, I don't like to make names. You know what? I think that this is obviously...
Well, then talk about the level of
Yeah, I want to finish my explanation. We have been, unfortunately, observing so many outstanding players at this age, which, for whatever reason, even maybe because we contributed, speaking too high, too soon about them, not to make them grow and develop it the right way. So we better let them, grow, play, improve. But definitely the level of big one. And say it again, I want to emphasize the shooting ability of the player, because this is once again something which you might find in 1, 2, 3 players in an isolated way, but this has been quite spread among many of these players. And this is obviously the tendency of modern basketball go that direction. So it's good to see them being so confident, lifting their shot and making them, many of them.
Man, you know what it's like to win at the top level. What do you feel when you see these guys and the coach is right in the middle of everything, the celebration? This is what you work for.
Well, I have been inside those huddles a lot, so I can only say that this is the real time. I mean, the emotional, I mean, then you have your awards, you have many stuff around, but that's really the when the game finishes and when people are celebrating right after the game ends on the floor all together. A lot of practices, a lot of games, a lot of trips, many happy moments, some sad moments already, but that's what basically rewarding for every
and
sacrifice.
then maybe a little bit of partying afterwards later in the
Obviously,
night.
that's more for the players.
Coach, if you could pick your biggest moment of celebration, your happiest moment in your career, what would it be? Your biggest and most amazing, exciting, happy moment in your career?
Well, I've been blessed by living a lot of them. You know, very few times I had the chance to celebrate at home, on my own court, because with the national team most of the time you are abroad with your club teams. Most of the time in my career I won the last game or the final on the road. With Virtus, for example, in Euro Cup a couple of years ago, I had a chance finally to win a championship at home, and it was kind of a special.
I bet. Dave, any more questions for Coach?
Coach, man, we've taken up enough of your time.
Let me go eat, man.
Yeah, let him go eat. He needs to eat something.
I'm starving too. Grab me something.
Take care. See you later.
I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Gracias. Adios.
Well, now it is time
Wow,
for the
it's
moment
time.
these kids have been waiting for 16, 17, 18 years. A chance to take the stage, a chance to hoist the trophy, a chance to etch their name in the history books forever and ever.
I mean, it's amazing. That's all you want. You know, that's all you want, to be here, to be in this type of situation as a champion. I mean, that's
These
what
kids
really
will never forget this moment. Never.
They will never. I think when I spoke to my brother, you know, back in the days when he was playing for that, in that group age, I feel like this is the most emotional kind of moments that stick to you for your career, as you were saying also about losses in these ages. You take it to heart, you remember it, but
This is the age where you're starting to make your
name.
EuroLeague debut.
Exactly.
You know, you're getting your first minutes in the professional league of that. You know, Boyka, I think had if I'm not mistaken, something like maybe had a birthday, but then also had his first game in the Lithuanian league. A couple days later, first EuroLeague game, and then Ulm. You know, that was, you know, their sort of gift to them. And, you know, it's such an illustrious tournament, and to win it, that's what everybody wants.
Before we get Zalgiris up on the stage, I think we've got some business to attend to, because the first team is being announced here, and Nathan Suleiman, a very deserving winner too.
The all-tournament team.
All-tournament team, excuse me, and
It's okay.
the rising star is Nathan Suleiman. So after a brilliant 3 games with INSEP, I mean, the future's so bright for this kid, and you know, INSEP was right there. They could have been in this position because they took the champions to overtime. And let's listen in. Oh, I thought he was going to take the mic and give us a little speech, but and let's take this moment as well to acknowledge Milan and to acknowledge Milan and the season they had.
Amazing effort.
Representing the All-Tournament Team Awards. I have a list of players here.
Gerardini.
Our first player in the top 5 from Zalgiris Kaunas, Dominicas Grunkis.
Mr. Grunkis. We'll stand up for him, huh? We'll stand up for him.
This guy.
Grunkis has been spectacular. Started with a bang with 28 points.
He deserves it.
MVP.
Now they're shouting MVP.
Next up, we'd like to call off from Emporio Armani.
This is wow.
Achille Nati.
This is a moment right here.
Wow, what a bittersweet moment for Achille Nati right now, man. I mean, comes up, class act.
Amazing performance.
Shoulders back, shoulders broad, and you know, he took this loss on the chin, but he's taking it like the grown man that he is. And you're not gonna get a smile out of him right now, that's for sure, but quite the honor to be
It is, it's an honor, right. And you know, these types of tournaments also teach you how to be a better sportsman, and that you need to know how to lose, you know, sometimes, as much as it's painful.
You're gonna have to help me with that name. Srznitic. From Mega Belgrade. He was one of the guys who we were expecting to make a splash in this tournament, and indeed he did.
Super talented, multifaceted player, does so much on the court. Great to see that he got his recognition for this.
CD Gay, I mean, that's no real surprise.
Deserve it, without a doubt, by their best player, right up there with Ignacio Campoy.
All right, I'm sitting down.
This kid showed up, showed out, carried his team. I mean, he's so much potential with these guys, these all-tournament guys. And, you know, obviously the job is not done. They still got a long way to go in their careers. But getting this distinction, they must mean the world to these kids.
Yeah, you're in the Wikipedia entry. You know? You're
That's why we see it, right? Luigi Sligo, man.
Sligo. Great performance.
Being a part of the all-tournament team.
Well,
now we ask for the rest of the players to join them in the middle. We'll have a team.
Yeah, it was
Lonati,
Lonati, right? Lonati and Sligo made the...
Lonati and Sligo.
Yeah. I mean, such a difficult moment for him, but, you know, once the pain, and it's going to take a while for the pain to kind of wear off from today.
Especially because last year they lost the Belgrade first place game to Barcelona. This year they lost the Belgrade first place game to INSEP, and now you are one half step from the big trophy.
Yeah, exactly, but now it's time.
The only consolation for them is that they have the under-19 for next year, their domestic league,
right.
But their next gen tournament career is over.
I'd like to call on Mr. Kyle Hines to present the
Kyle Hines.
from among
To hand over the MVP.
Everywhere, man. That dude is just all over the place right now.
Post-career, he's just like he was on the court everywhere, right?
This individual is recognized as the MVP of the Adidas NextGen EuroLeague Finals. And your MVP for this tournament, please give it up from Zalgiris Kaunas, Dominicas Grunkis!
Porcas, my boy. Hey, this is going to be one of my favorite players for the rest of his career. After coming over here to the couch like he did, man, such a class act. MVP, MVP.
Mr. Carlos Montiyunas, the EuroLeague CEO. There you have it.
Well, we called him one of the leaders of this
We
team,
have
and
moved on to a special moment in our ceremony.
are they getting rings?
Mr. Michel
Are they
Giardini,
getting
representing
rings?
Adidas, along with Mr. Douglas Melby, the Adidas ambassador, will be presenting the championship rings.
What? They're getting rings? Are you kidding me?
Adidas NextGen EuroLeague championship team. And you saw the game earlier. No need for further introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to team
Look at those
Zalgiris.
things. Those are beautiful. So now they take the walk that each and every kid that's ever played in this tournament has been begging to, dying to take, to make. Shaking the president of the EuroLeague's hand, shaking Kyle Hines
All
and
that
all
emotion,
25.
all that fight, all those cheers. That's the moment right
Look
there.
at Fernandez, man. Head on the head. He can't believe it. That's just the poignant moment, the emotional explosion right there, especially with these kids, man. They're so young. They don't know how to, you know, kind of mask their emotion like some of these other guys do. They let their emotion rise to the top and sometimes boil over, but right now, when it boils over, it's for the good. Hey, you.
I feel like I'm part of this, like.
Right? I feel like
it's winning.
Right?
Yeah.
Now we'd like to ask
they're putting on their fingers.
of EuroLeague basketball
Check
to
this
present
thing out,
the
guys.
Champions
Oh my
Trophy
God.
of the 2024-2025 Adidas NextGen EuroLeague to the
18
captain.
years. It's been 18 years.
Wow, what a moment for them.
Man, how have none of them put that ring on just yet? I've been rocking that thing all night today.
Show them the ring.
Today, tonight, all into the morning.
I'll leave you framing it in my room.
There we go. There it is.
And now the trophy will be handed to the captain.
Here we go. Here we go. This is my favorite moment right here.
We'll go like this.
This is my favorite moment right here.
Can we have the captain collect the trophy? There you go.
Why are you hitting me?
What it's all about here.
Because I got big arms.
Here we go.
Go longer.
The trophy is now with the captain, and of
Okay,
course
wait.
we will celebrate with the team. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. Zalgiris Kaunas.
Here we go. Swing it. Swing it. Side to side. Raise it up to the sky. Zalgiris are next-gen champion.
My friend.
The title. The first champion to the next gen. Bringing the title home.
Great job, guys.
Three-time winners. Third three-time winners. Real Madrid with 5. Moscow also with 3. And now Zalgiris Kaunas 2003, 2007, and now 2025.
Bravo. Guys.
Guys,
Bravo.
Bravo to you guys also.
Has been
terrific.
all right. I've had so much fun.
Me too,
Honestly, I knew you both coming into here and to this game, to this weekend. But man, I didn't imagine we'd ever have this much fun.
Me
And the
neither.
moments, the people we talked to, the games we saw. Honestly, it's been the perfect weekend.
That shout. Happiness. Pure happiness. Look at their smiles. Wow.
I want to see this moment. Oh goodness. Okay.
Beautiful moment. I mean, nothing tops that, to be honest. You know, after all the hard work you put
Hold on, guys. Hold
throughout
on.
the year.
I got the moment they came over. I got the moment
you
the
got the
boys
guys
came
and the
over.
boys?
Yeah, we'll post this on Instagram later on because this was such a cool thing. Here we are talking, analyzing, whatever. And you got so scared.
That's so cute. Love that. Oh, that's a beautiful moment. Great angle, by the way.
Right? The rapper's bugging me.
Yeah, and also this thing right here, but whatever. Wow, guys, what a basketball week it's been, right? Amazing, amazing.
Man.
I'm never gonna forget this, to be honest. This is my first time doing Next Gen, and I'll.
It's a nice gig, isn't it?
What?
It's a nice gig, isn't it?
Yes, it's amazing, and
the talent level, the emotion.
wow,
I always
everything.
thought that college basketball had a similar. This had a similar feeling of college basketball. The youthful exuberance, you know, untainted still.
You can bet Countess is going to be rocking tonight, too. I mean, we had probably most of, I'm not going to say most, because Milan definitely tuned in. Fans around the world tuned in to us, but we could see on the comments there was a heavy dose of Zalgiris fans. We saw that couple in the elevator earlier today.
Today they're coming to cheer. I mean, it's a beautiful moment for Zalgiris, and they really deserve it. They played amazing tonight.
So the 2025 Next Gen champions, Dave Hines is Zalgiris. Any final thoughts about the end of the,
We'd love to hear
the
from the
season,
guru.
really?
I don't think many people had Zalgiris on their radar, but you look at the stars that they had, and you knew that they were going to be able to at least provide a good fight. You know, they had a great tournament. They gave Barcelona a real fight in Ulm in the first place championship game, first place game there. And I mean, what can you say? The great final, like we had said, you know, highly, you know, Coach Scariolo said, you know, the talent level, the execution, everything, just super high. And you know, every year it's you know, a little sad for me, you know, that it's over, but the excitement is there. And look forward now to 25, 26.
There we go. You're already thinking about it like these kids are, right? Hey, man, it was a pleasure working with you. Pleasure hanging out with you.
Hey, I'm gonna miss you.
Shanique, man, girl. Girl.
And Dave, thank you again for enjoying it with me.
Of course, this has been a long time that we've been hanging out in the Next
Victoria
Gen.
back in 19, right?
Yeah, 2019, and here we are, man. Look how this thing has grown, and that's all thanks to you. So, Shani, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, guys.
You were the best host.
Oh my
the
God.
most graceful and glamorous. Are you gonna tear up?
I'm gonna tear up. I'm so emotional.
Let's cut this before we start crying.
These
would
things
you?
just kill me, for real. But
Okay,
to be honest,
just one, because really, and I really do mean this sincerely. For me, this is the big show of the EuroLeague Final Four weekend.
Yeah, we know it's.
When I go over to the EuroLeague Final Four, obviously it's a massive event and it deserves everything that it has. But for me, this is my big show. So when I go over there, I have an entire different feeling. You know, I feel not quite disconnected, but you know, this means so much for me.
This is the real deal right here.
To share it with you guys and to have your emotion and energy kind of help these guys experience it a little bit. I appreciate you guys coming up.
Shani, I'm gonna let you close it out, but I just want to say one final thing. That's just thanks to the fans.
Without a doubt.
Thanks to the fans. Thanks to everybody who organized this. We've had the best seat in the house. We've been courtside all weekend long, and really, it's been such a cool experience.
Yes, I mean, you guys are my dream team, to be honest, and I love sharing this experience with you. It's my first time, as I say, doing Next Gen, and I can't wait for the next time.
We are closing out here. Come on, boys, don't be shy. You guys are champions.
I am not good enough. Congratulations, guys.
Get over here. First, show us those rings, man. Show us those rings. Let's see what those are all about.
Look, it's cutting.
Oh,
so much heart.
Hey,
congrats, man. You guys really deserve this championship. How do you feel about it?
Let's zoom in on that. Wow.
Like the happiest person.
That's super impressive, to be honest.
That's beautiful right there. We got some bling on that thing, huh? We got some bling on that.
Yeah, and throughout the whole season, there was a lot of ups and downs. How you guys managed to...
Oh,
in 2000? Oh, no way. Are you kidding me?
His brother won in Barcelona 2016.
So this is the second ring in our family. I'm so happy.
Man, you guys are adding to the jewelry case, aren't you? All right, fellas, we got to talk a little bit about the game because there was a point in time where, you know, you guys were all chipping in, but couldn't get into that double-digit lead. Milan built it up. What changed for you guys throughout that third quarter and fourth quarter? Don't be shy.
You know how to talk basketball.
I'm not gonna lie, most of the guys we were stressed a lot before the game, me including. And we have our mental performance coach Salika from the ice company, and she helped us so much.
Really?
Without her, we wouldn't make that. So it's actually like a big impact on the team. Wow. Her. And after, you know, we just played our game. We played as a team. We played good. We were sharing the ball, shooting, doing everything.
I was talking to the mental strength coach. I'm sorry, I'll let you get to the question. Before the game in the lobby, she's whispering. She wanted to save her voice because she knows she'd be screaming throughout the 4 quarters of this game, man.
It's happened for 21 hours, to be honest. After the last game, she was like that all the time.
She's great. She's great. Guys, I want to ask you because, you know, we saw you playing yesterday against OT. It was pretty bad, and, you know, coming into this game, the most important game in your season, what was kind of the message of your coach coming into this rivalry?
Taking it as a lesson.
Yeah, taking it as a lesson. What was, like, the bigger message for this? What was he saying to you guys in the locker room right before the game?
You know, it's a good team. We were ready for that. Like, we were ready physically, but not mentally, you know?
Yes.
If you let them lead a little bit, like, they're going to go crazy.
MVP? Get in here, MVP.
It's a lesson. Can you kind of share a little bit about the chemistry of this group of guys? You know, you guys are all young, emotional, and this is really such a big moment for you. Talk a little bit about the chemistry and how you guys, you know, you're probably an old friend. Yeah! Bring that trophy in! That's what we've been waiting for. Do you like your new decoration for your living room, Dave?
The first thing they did was give you a shout out in their
they love you.
They sat down and they gave you so much credit.
So much credit
for this title. Did you get your ring?
She's amazing. She deserves the ring. She deserves the real ring.
Sit down, please. Come on.
Yeah?
Hey, can we touch this? Do you mind? Can we touch this? Dave, have you touched this before? Get over here.
I touched the one in Mega.
It's like the genie lamp.
There we go. Oh, that's a
3
beautiful
wishes.
battery.
Well, we're going to get the whole group here, so
on,
might
guys,
as well
get over here.
Dave, we should have had a bigger living room, to be honest.
I told you.
Let's have a group picture, guys. You can squeeze in a little bit more. It's fine.
Hey, after 4 games in 4 days, you guys got energy to celebrate tonight? Oh
yeah. Finally, we can celebrate. Let's have a group picture. Woo!
First, let's go.
Yeah!
It's not a photo.
Hey, hold on, before everybody leaves.
Is he cutting his hair? Now he's shaving his hair?
Now give me some real dad, boys.
What a video of that, guys. He's been waiting for that from you guys.
There we go. Come on, let's go. Give me some dad. There we go.
You can have it if you want.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy this win. That's amazing. Congratulations. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Wait, we didn't get him to snap popcorn.
Oh, no. We didn't get the traditional. Thank you. Congratulations. Dave,
That would have been so great, the popcorn.
Oh, we should have done that. Dave, that's on you.
That's on me, guys. Good thing they came in because we were getting a little emotional. Tears were about to start
I think
flowing.
that if we did that popcorn thing, it would just fly everywhere. People would be bumping heads. So maybe it's a better idea that we didn't do it. But
guys,
are we wrapping up?
Thank you. Let's wrap this
Thank
thing.
you, guys. Thank you. So first of all,
and DJ George Costanza.
Thank you, DJ. And obviously, let's thank everyone for tuning in, right, to our Podcourt. They deserve a big thank you. And these guys are right behind the stage.
You guys are awesome.
Behind the scenes over there. Thank you, guys. We love you. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, David. And you want to say something else? Guys, don't forget to subscribe to our EuroLeague YouTube, obviously, and it's been a pleasure. It's been an unbelievable experience. We have our Champions League here, Zalgiris, and I had a blast. Thank you so much. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys next year for
sure,
next
we'll be
Gen
there.
Podcourt.
Enjoy the big show at the other gym.
It's gonna be in my living room next year, okay? I'm hosting next year. It's on me.
Go.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye.